And you go through this Ben Simmons saga, which we're going to get to later in the show because I can't wait to get to that because I literally told you guys he wasn't going anywhere for about 10 straight episodes. And you guys crucified me, villainized me, all of that. But we'll get to that. Listen, Ben Simmons just had one of the craziest off seasons in the history of the NBA. And in 1 week, Kyrie came, it made it look like child's play. And you guys tell me I hate Kyrie.
Son,
if Kyrie just played ball, I wouldn't hate him. But there's always something, even dating back to LeBron. He forced his way out of the Cavs. Look at everything Kyrie has done in his career. Everything, Dub.
Mess up James
So-
and KD.
Starting getting started, the player change way. Green light, supercharged, the player change way. Got shot, got Jordan, got Dale, got Jay. Yeah, the boy gon' get it started, the player change way. Hey, hey, yeah, it's the player change way. Yeah, the boy gon' get it started, the player change way. Yeah, the player change way. Come and switch lanes into the player change way.
They're asking where's Dale. I'll tell you where Dale is. He's I don't know why he's taking the day off. He's not even in the comments. Yo, if you guys would hear the plea that Dale was copping to get out of today's show, it was nasty.
Dale. Dale.
Do I have to defend my
What do
man?
you if somebody
hero?
if somebody doesn't want to come and work, what do you guys want me to do?
Oh my, you're so nasty, bro. You're so nasty.
I get it, but like if somebody says specifically they don't want to work today, which is kind of what he did, they're showing X-rays to get out of their job.
Come on.
They got it. I can only take it so far.
And you know
First
how like
off,
when you get out of school, you got to show the doctor's note. At least he showed the doctor's note.
At least he showed
it was
the
a
doctor's
good
note.
it was a good doctor's note for sure.
Great
But
doctor's
I
note.
told him, here I am getting off straight off of the tarmac, straight off the PJ, straight off the private jet, from just losing in overtime to Barcelona going up against Nikola Mirotic. And I'm still able to come in pod. But I'm telling you, we're not the same.
I was waiting for it. I was wondering if it was going to be said today. I was going to tell you, Shaq. I was going to tell you. I was going to text you after the game. Mirotic is nice.
No, Mirotic is a
Oh hell yes.
He's nice. He's nothing.
yes.
He's nothing extravagant or anything, but he's just so solid. Nick Malate, this is nice.
You guys know I can't comment on stuff like that. But if we're gonna do the Mirotic is nice campaign, then I'm here for it. If we would have got here earlier, I would have had the highlights. Mirotic almost killed me today. Like that foul that they didn't call.
Oh man.
And I'm scared to say anything because EuroLeague could try to find me.
I was
So
gonna
I'm really straddling out.
I was gonna ask you
Hey, just
if
text
I'm
it to
allowed
me.
to
I'll
do
say
it
it for you.
because I watched the whole game.
You guys can, I
Am
guess
I
you
allowed to
guys
get it
can
off my
literally say
chest?
whatever you want, but he chopped me in the
You don't
throat.
want to hear what I gotta say.
Yeah, you don't want to hear what I gotta say
either.
You guys know I
For
actually recorded this entire trip and I'm gonna upload it onto TikTok and reveal to everybody that I'm a professional basketball player.
I thought you were gonna say that I am not the same. That we are not.
We are not the same. That needs to be a shirt.
I'm pretty sure I'll mention it, but I mean, I just don't know what podcast you've ever went to in your life. Like, what podcasts have you ever heard of, like in the history of your life? Correct. That's what we're talking about. The history of your life, where a person literally flies into a city yesterday, Barcelona, well, it was 2 days ago, and then yesterday, shoot around, hotel, game, fly back directly after the game, walk into their home, cut on their camera, and
That's
now
about
we're on
to
Player's
puke.
Choice.
I was about to puke. Yeah, no, it's fire.
Dub, you good?
It is fire, and I cannot wait to see the comments of.
Went down the
here we go
wrong.
again.
We're down the wrong pipe. That's my bad.
Oh my God,
I
LeBron's
can't-
back.
What's going on, fellas? It's good to be back.
Dub's about to die.
Poppy Solos from South Bend.
Yeah.
Poppy Solo, you're not from South Bend.
I was actually
That's
Witness-
fire.
witnessed the reveal live.
Jay Weber Bill.
The reveal that he was from South Bend. I was on the
Notre Dame.
I was on the call.
Notre Dame in the house.
Oh my
Shout out
God.
Is my
South
mic?
Bend. Shout
Is
out
my
Notre Dame.
mic? I hope my mic isn't too loud.
No, it's solid. Perfect.
I've had a hell of a week, fellas.
Talk to us.
Yes.
This is it. This is
If
your
you
place
want to
to
hear
vent,
about it,
Shaq.
first off, just for starters, the flight back on the PJ. It was well. I can name all the reasons why I love flying private. This is what JJ Redick must have felt like when he was doing his podcast during the season.
He can't wait to fly home and get on the mic.
Yeah, flying PJ. But anyways, as I was flying PJ, me and the pilot tight. You know how we get down. It's only like what 25 of us on the entire 747. Is that what they're called these days?
Yeah.
I like how I can get all this off when Dell isn't here. But anyways, I used to be extremely scared to fly, like petrified. The first time I got on a flight was in high school. LeBron was actually one of the first people I ever flew on a flight with. It was Ron. You remember we went to Cali?
Yes,
Did you guys hold hands?
Yo, you have nah.
But I was anxious.
It was another guy's hand that Shaq liked to hold on the team. We won't talk about this pod,
GB?
Hey, but
shout out Gary Bell.
Shout out to him, a Gonzaga legend, Kent Ridge legend. But yeah, bro, I've never really told you this. It's only right I tell you right now, live on air. You have made me so mad over the last 10 years. I've been trying to take flights with you everywhere, bro. I'll be like, hey, every summer, I'll be like, yo, Shaq, you're not hooping this summer. You're not overseas, yo. Let's go to Mexico. Let's go to New York. Let's go to Miami. Shaq be like, no, I'm not flying. I'll be like, bro, come on.
I'm like, because literally I'm taking hundreds of flights every season. Then the first thing LeBron wants me to do is get, and I mean, I'm not scared to fly. Just like when I don't have to fly, I'm for sure not. But right now though, like on the PJs, like that's like my quiet place. Like that's my place of tranquility.
Yeah,
where now I'm just like, you said what?
That's your peace haven?
Yeah, right now flying for sure is. But today, Buddy got in his bag. I was ready. The pilot, like I was saying, me and the pilot is tight. But today he was in his bag. I don't know, whatever battle he was having with the friendly skies, he was losing for sure. It was mad turbulence. He kept dinging the thing to cut on the seatbelt light, and I'm comfortable, but I ain't that comfortable. All you got to do is alert me that, okay, we're about to be in, go into some bumpy turbulence, and I'm alert. But I mean, I'm just playing Brick Breaker for hours.
I can't wait for next summer's Players' Choice retreat.
We'll see. Yeah, me too.
He said, "We'll see." I'm done flying.
It's no we'll see about it.
I vote Vegas again.
Dub in Vegas seems nasty.
Yeah,
I vote 2 locations.
Yeah, y'all don't. You know what? I'm gonna be the smallest one there, and I'm probably gonna be one of the wildest ones there.
Yeah, you're on your own in Vegas, Dub.
Word is like that. That's how y'all coming.
I got you. Hey, gatekeeper got you. Don't trip.
Bro, we'll get right, man. Trust me.
Dub, Jordan, and me. That's a tough. And my wife. That's a tough lineup to try to like keep hold of in Las Vegas Strip.
I'm gonna be running.
Somebody's for sure getting.
Shout out to chat. I'm gonna be in Philly this weekend at Club War, so pop out.
What are you drinking? A firework?
Is Dub?
Oh no, this is a Mickey Mouse cup.
I thought you were drinking one of those rockets that you fire off on July 4th. Oh my god!
Right. That's fire.
Yo, that's extra. Jordan, don't you even dare try to segue this. I am not done.
Okay,
I am not. I only told you. I just got over the bumpy flight in Barcelona. By the way, Barcelona is a beautiful city, and I was in their Nike store. There is ridiculous, and their Barcelona team store is ridiculous. And their stadium is nice, but their stadium is connected directly to their football stadium. But it's dope.
Soccer for those who aren't really familiar with the European terminology.
Yeah, their soccer stadium. So So I'm going off of no sleep right now, but I'm here for it. I wish Dale was here to wake me up, but I kind of like a chill episode sometime unless Dub or Ron just start chatting for whatever reason.
What makes you think anything about this episode is about to be chill?
It's
I got a
not
bone
about
to
to
pick with
be
you.
chill.
I've been watching your nasty takes. Me and everybody from Clubhouse got a bone to pick with you, and we were on your head earlier too.
Why are you guys talking about me in Clubhouse? What's going on there?
Because we're tired of the context bending, and everybody in the YouTube chats is too. We are sick and tired of it. Okay. Chat, are you with me?
Chat, are you with me?
Yo, he said
GP's with me. Chat,
yo,
are you with me?
last episode he had me rolling. He said, I was like,
thanks, Rose City.
You can't answer a question with a question. You want to know what he said? But I can. He said, but I can.
I'm one of the last context benders.
The last
I think you're the
standing
very
context
last.
bender for
You're
sure.
the very last.
Hoppa yip yip.
That's cool.
Hopping on the context.
Yip yip.
Hopping on the flying context bender woolly mammoth, whatever he is. You've never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, bro? You don't know who Appa is? He said yip yip. Every time you context bend now, I'm gonna start saying yip yip.
Yo,
Appa, yip, yip.
I'm Appa.
No,
yo, LeBron was the person who introduced me to the last.
In our college days, at our dorm, you know, we would go
to junior college,
straight from class to a dumbass 4-hour practice, and then we'll go home, you know, whatever girls we had at the time would come whip us up some food, and we would watch, you know, last Airbender. Good times.
Last Airbender was so
I don't remember any females like that. Like that.
Well, Ron.
Like,
that was weird.
Yeah, I don't know who you're giving all that credit to. You got to message me about her. She doesn't exist.
Boiling noodles does not count, LeBron.
Yeah, boiling noodles. Like me and Ron were like the only people that were on food stamps in college, and we'd get top ramen with it. Me and LeBron's food stamp diet was nasty.
Sick. I'm talking about. Not even gonna get into that.
LeBron, because
what's up?
Yo, if for those who also don't know, because now that my life is unspiraling here on Player's Choice, and I love every minute of it. Me and LeBron went to jail together, right?
Nice. Let's get into this. Let's go.
My
you don't want to talk about women in the kitchen cooking food, but you want to talk about jail? All right.
Talk about jail time.
Okay. I guess.
Because you brought up food, and I was gonna ask you which jail did you go to that had the best food, because there was quite a few jails that we
quite a few,
what is it, occupied,
hotels?
Attended together.
Yeah. I don't go look at my record or anything like that. Y'all might be disappointed. But look, check this out. If we're talking about jail food, I mean, this isn't really a topic that we should be, you know.
What do you mean? It was a great
that we should be bigging up. But if I'm talking about jail food, yo, shout out to Kent, Washington. one of my favorite cities ever.
To get locked up in.
Lived there damn near my whole life. But I never knew right down the street was one of the best places to go eat inside the jailhouse. Oh my God. Yo, lie.
First off, Rose City said LeBron went to jail. We went together quite a few times and traded off, and had this. We didn't have the same probation officer, but me and LeBron used to be some rebels. We were on what is that called? State federal probation? Is that what they call it?
No, we wasn't in the feds, bro. But we was state probation.
What is it? What is that? What is the state one called?
I don't know, bro. That was in a past life. I forgot all those details.
I had to pay the restitution.
Appreciate that, big bro.
Yo, LeBron is nasty, bro. Maybe he didn't want the chat. He doesn't have a choice. Everybody knows about. That's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna upload. I want to upload my first documentary to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Fire.
Maybe. He said that was a nasty. Maybe.
Context bender vlogs.
Shout out to Ken RJC. Had great food. Amazing food.
If you're watching
and limitations,
if you're watching Twitch or YouTube, thoughts on the new layout? I like it.
Ooh.
LeBron used to be a bad fella.
Still in.
LeBron I was gonna. You beat me right
it's only
to
got
it.
worse.
Yo, B Diddy heard the jail stories and he subscribed. So shout out B Diddy too.
Yeah, you guys. That's so tough. So
And
far.
the basketball takes is good, but you know, there's plenty more where that came from. That's barely
Yo,
scratching the surface.
And here's the thing, because we've talked about this in our little pre-shows that we used to do. But here's the thing, my wife. Okay. Here's the thing. Me and LaRon, and this is why I love LaRon so much, because there was a time where me and LaRon were both sleeping in his mom's Cadillac.
It's a great car
in the parking lot at LA Fitness while attending what was it? Edmonds Community. Yeah, Edmonds
Summer
Community
school.
College.
Was this your first stint at Edmonds?
No, this was the second. This is before I got back in. This is when I was trying to get back into school before the final year, before I went to Arizona State. But me and LaRon were in there chilling. So if you got a homie like that holds it down, you always got to pay it forward. So I wouldn't be able to start this player's choice without bringing my guy back on. I just wanted to say that. Shout out the homie, man.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And the hell and back together.
For real. And when we go to Vegas, we're gonna go back to hell, and then we'll be back on the podcast the next day.
Facts.
Yo, y'all don't want to see me in Vegas, bro.
Yeah, that gives me anxiety. Just the anticipation leading up to that trip is going to give me so much anxiety. Like, what are we going to see?
It's gonna be so fire. I promise y'all.
Dell is going to leave early.
Oh yeah, Del might get
that
up
up.
because I'm one of those guys that just I hate leaving people out. So I'm always gonna be like, yo, Del, pour up. But you know, Del don't do that. So we're gonna see.
So you're like me.
Yeah, I love getting people involved. That's why every time I go, I'm always getting everybody involved. We always having fun together.
This should be a great time. Yo, we can't just do Vegas though. It has to be Vegas, and then the next month we got to do one more location.
How much money do you think I have, LaRon?
Oh, don't trip. hey, I got what I got. Hey, and when I've reached my limit, it's all on Shaq.
Hopping on the PJ.
Yeah, exactly. That's a PJ budget over there.
Happily. Wait till I finish my coffee. That's why I'm really warming up. I'm letting you guys get all this BS out the way. So this espresso kicks in.
Yo, don't make me grab my cold brew. I got something for you today.
Cold brew is fire.
I think the next episode I'm gonna guess something.
Something like what?
Next episode, what?
What you think, LaRon?
I can't miss this one.
Oh man, we'll see.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to change the times for you so you can get your drink on at night.
Change the times?
I feel like we're doing you a disservice.
Every Friday night I get trash, so it's fine.
Jesus.
How, Dub, what now we need an intervention. What is provoking you to get trashed when you pick up the bottle?
He's 22, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, Jordan, you pick the times to step in when you need to.
I'm just saying, when I was
it's like
age,
this.
I was going hard.
It's like this. You know, for the whole week I don't do anything. So when I do something, I do it. Whole week I do fine. I don't drink nothing. But that night, that when I want to get down, I get down.
I hated how you phrased all of that.
I mean, that's the only thing to it. And then, you know, I can't take more than 2 weekends off because then everyone will start asking me to go out. So
Big Ron says he has that young liver, and that is a fact, bro. Listen to me. How my life flashed before me this last year, like for me, the switch for drinking alcohol just went like that. Like it went from I could do it to I am hurting every single time.
Mm-hmm. Bro, 3 drinks, it's like you're waking up with a headache. It's tough out here. Once you hit 30, man.
Dang. Oh, I got 8 years.
And actually, then I have my
Then you have your what, Shaq?
I was about to say something. I was about the TMI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
And also, don't you guys have some show coming out? You two?
Yes, sir. You gonna be
Lead
doing
on the
players'
way.
choice. Players' choice. Wait, you want us to announce it now, or
Yeah, why not?
yeah, we're gonna start
This
doing
is-
a players' choice gridiron. You feel me? Me and LeBron, a couple other guys. We're gonna be talking about football and everything. I know you guys love football, so we're gonna start that up. LeBron, you got anything to say?
Bringing my nasty basketball takes. I'm turning them in, and I'm picking up my nasty football takes.
Yes, sir.
Wild Take Gate. Y'all come check us out. Hey, but for real though, it's gonna be a great show. We're gonna, it's gonna be similar to this. We're gonna give y'all a lot of entertainment, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be something to tune into
how
for
many
everybody.
views do you think you guys gonna get in the first week on this
Hmm.
NFL Gridiron football show?
Players' Choice Gridiron. What do we think we're gonna get?
I'll give it a good. I'll give it a good 400, 400 or 500.
I think y'all do better than that.
I was about to say 400 or 500. I'll say I'll get 1.5.
1.5 in the first
1.5K?
week?
In the first week? I thought you just meant all together. I don't know. Hey, look, y'all help us get to 1.5.
He said all together. What's that, like a year?
Y'all help us. Well, no, I'm talking about. I mean, I was
To the
thinking a
channel
week.
ends.
I'm thinking at least a couple months, But hey,
Couple
y'all show us some love. Help us get to 1.5 in a week.
Fire.
Facts.
Yo, here's the thing. I really wish that I still follow NFL, but I guess I'm the only person that stood with Kaepernick even after he got the money. So you don't want me to bring that nasty take onto the show.
Top left, you're welcome whenever. Hey,
Oh,
Like
you
I
are
seriously thought that was a thing. I was the only person that stood with him this long, and I'm still going. I haven't watched football since Johnny Manziel, and you guys been watching this whole time. I swear I thought we all were in cahoots together.
Johnny Manziel. Dang.
I don't
That's
really
a
follow
long time.
football like that. Got free tickets to a Seahawks game recently.
Was that the year was that the year Cleveland went 0-16?
No, I think it was the year after. That when Johnny Manziel left and the other guy came. That's there now.
Yep. Wait, no, they went 0-16 before Baker came there.
Yeah, Baker is his first year is the last NFL season that I've seen.
Dang, it's wild. Oh, that's good though.
And then LeBron put me on the baseball, so I'm more of a baseball. I'm more of an MLB.
Oh, really?
I love MLB, the show. I love baseball.
Tough.
So happy that the Seahawks are not about to win the World Series. I mean, the Seahawks, the Mariners.
That's nasty.
Bro, keep the Mariners out your mouth.
Yeah, for real.
All right.
LeBron supports he supports the NHL team out there in Seattle too.
I watched.
He supports every team. You guys don't have a basketball team up there. Now you got. Now you guys are overcompensating.
Let's not talk about it. Let's please not talk about basketball in Seattle.
Seriously.
Shout out Jamal Crawford in the summer pro-am he puts on every year though.
Mm-hmm.
Breaks my heart.
Tell me about it.
Can we segue now?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Let's get it.
Hashtag we are not the same. Hashtag I have more stories, but I'll let us get into the show.
The nastiest
I'm
guy.
currently in a chef battle, by the way, but we'll talk about that next episode. I'll tell you guys how it's going. I got two chefs fighting over me.
That's fire. Wow. Okay. Well, interesting.
You
Welcome
guys
back.
can have this life. All you have to do is work hard. It's really
Okay,
simple.
Shaq.
I promise you. We literally got lit on Player's Choice. Nobody knew I played basketball. Nobody knew I had anything, and we still got it popping.
And that's facts.
So, all you got to do is put your mind to it, and it's really quite easy.
I don't know if it's easy, but good take. Welcome back to another episode of Player's Choice, the number one place to be for NBA hot takes and flop takes. Shout out to all of you joining us live on Twitch. Thank you, everyone liking our videos, rating the podcast, leaving comments. Our last video got like 230 likes or something like that, which is good for us. Usually float around between 150
I
200.
appreciate that.
But I'm trying to hit 300 on this one. Let's try and hit 300. So if you're still watching the video, make sure you hit that like button if you're watching or listening on Spotify, Apple. please leave us a rating. And if you
Bro,
feel
if we
like
don't
it,
get
leave us a
300 likes,
review.
I'm not coming on the next episode.
Whoa.
Let's just throw that out there.
Put it like
Come
that.
on. We need top left here. Y'all got to go do your job.
If you want to contribute to Player's Choice or feel like you have something to offer to the team, email us at info@smck77.tv. That goes for social media, editing, website stuff, anything that you feel like you could help Player's Choice. Send us an email. If you still haven't checked out our website, smck77.com, make sure you go check out our casual merch. And last but not least, New Rivals update. If you've been watching New Rivals on our Twitch channel and on our YouTube page, they're going to be moving to a new channel, and I think they're going to be streaming from Poppy Solo's Twitch. If I'm remembering correctly, if Solo's still in the chat, he can let us know. So make sure that you go follow Poppy Solo on Twitch. I'm sure their YouTube is going to be called New Rivals.
What happened? Wait, Jordan, what happened with New Rivals?
What do you mean?
What happened?
What happened?
What happened with New Rivals? You just breathed, you just blew by that and didn't say anything. You said a whole lot of nothing, actually.
Okay. So New Rivals was working with us, and we were going to build out, we were going to work with them and start a show, which they called New Rivals, and it was presented by Player's Choice. And on YouTube, we just realized that trying to start two different shows just didn't seem to work, amongst other things on the back end. And some of that stuff was definitely on me as far as the support goes. So we're wishing them the best of luck on their continued journey for New Rivals. They've been killing it, doing a great job. I think they're going to move to like 2 shows a week. So make sure you go, if you've been watching them on here, go look for New Rivals on YouTube. And I'm sure that's where they're going to be. So we'll keep you posted.
Shout out to New Rivals.
All right.
Shout out Light Out and Poppy.
Shaq.
What do you want? What are you trying to do here?
Shaquille.
Yo, I would like to say
trying to
something.
get you to say that. I was just trying to get you to say that. What are you trying? I'm not trying to do anything. You took ownership. You took partial blame.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not blaming anyone. I'm taking blame.
I would like to say that so Ninja Stash, shout out to you. They said if we get 500 likes, Remy Dub will definitely be in effect next week. Oh my God, sorry about that. Remy Dub will definitely be in the next showcase. So go ahead, get us to 500 likes, man.
Yeah, we need that guy.
Jordan,
Jordan,
you want me to leave you alone?
We're chilling. What do you want?
I'm not about to do this right now, Jordan. So you really better say, leave me alone and let's just move on.
Bro, what are you trying to do right now, bro?
What do you mean? I just hated your LeRon.
So what's up? What's up?
I'm so confused how New Rivals leaves and somehow there's a Player's Choice NFL show now.
Yeah, it's
What are you
Player's
confused
Choice.
about?
What are you confused about?
All right, okay. Are you overheating right now? I'm just asking simple questions.
So I feel like I am in a sauna right now.
Oh, okay. Then just say let's move along.
Yeah, but there's no moving along with you.
I'm ready. Why didn't you? What happened to New Rivals?
I just told
That's
you.
all
They're going to do their own thing.
Why are they going to do their own thing? How come we're just all now hearing?
Whose idea was that?
Yeah, that's I want to know about that too.
Oh, we could talk about that after.
No, we could talk about that right now.
Oh,
This is so weird.
All right. Okay.
I love Light Out and Poppy Solo.
That's why I'm
just
so
trying to figure
confused, bro.
Because I'm trying to figure out whose decision this was.
But I want to know why I'm just now hearing about this live with everybody else. I'm with you, chat. I'm right here with you.
I'm trying to figure out who dropped the ball because there needs to be some ownership here.
Bro, I just told you I dropped the ball.
In what way? Because we're all a family here.
Bro,
and
everything.
we're live. Okay, all right. Okay, let's move on.
I told
Let's
you.
move.
Lack of support wasn't helping promote. Bro, I dropped the ball. The ball was so heavy, I dropped it. Okay? My bad.
Oh, the ball was
First
heavy,
off,
or you just didn't show no grips? Which one?
If you guys don't go and follow New Rivals' new YouTube channel, then you guys are all kind of out of pocket. Okay, I didn't know that that's how you drop the ball. Lack of support. You didn't shout out the show. I seriously need to quit my real job because all this just flies over my head. Who's in these meetings?
Well, since we're now showing them support, I guess maybe you guys can come back. You guys are welcome.
Bro, I absolutely. All right, we'll see you next
The door's
week.
open.
No, go support. Go support New Rivals, please.
All right, you ready to get into
Jordan,
topic
I
number one?
love you so much. And a disclaimer, Jordan literally had nothing to do with that. And I just kind of just wanted to see him wiggle around. Pause. Sorry about that, Jordan. I swear, my bad.
You're such a bully, and it's so fire sometimes. I don't know how.
Shout out my guy, Light Out.
Bro, I seriously don't know how anyone deals with you. Like, seriously. It's
That's all
unbelievable.
time.
Oh, that was the last straw right there?
No, that's definitely not the last straw. There will be more straws.
Okay.
We'll keep
All right.
picking straws until one of them short.
Gosh.
All
Okay,
right.
All right.
The Brooklyn Nets have decided that Kyrie will not participate or will not practice or play until he can fully participate. Thoughts? Shaq, we'll start with you since you want to be a nasty. I don't even know.
All right.
I was going to couple with some nasty animal.
My
It's a
bad. I'm
nasty
sorry,
animal.
Jay. I'm sorry. That conversation served its purpose. Let's move along. I don't know. Man. I'm so off the Kyrie train. Like, to me, in my mind, he's worse than Ben Simmons. Like, I just think he needs help. Like, I honestly think that he just needs help. I don't know if he's a narcissist, but he gives me Kanye West vibes to a T. Sporadic, ill-advised, says what he wants, go on lives, super weird and awkward, dances around everything, said a whole lot of nothing. And the people that are in his corner, if you can look around and see, it's not the best guys to have in your corner. Like, I don't want to see Steven Jackson in my corner. I don't want to see Stephon Marbury in my corner. I just don't. Like, for him to get on live and say it's not about the money, it's not about this, it's not. Then Kyrie, are you literally telling me that you're the martyr for people who get fired for not having the vaccine, but 99.9% of the NBA has the vaccine and you're the lone ranger without it? Okay.
Ron?
I honestly do not know what Kyrie. And I said this on my first show. I said this on the first Clubhouse before all of this even got around. And you guys all lost it over me. Oh, why do you hate Kyrie? Why are you talking so bad on Kyrie? He's not that bad of a guy. All right, he's not that bad of a guy, but he is the most toxic player in NBA history. His story.
He's toxic.
Yo, I'm talking about he was playing with LeBron James. I remember vividly, this was the first Clubhouse or one of the first ones. I said he was playing with LeBron James and forced his way out. Has that who else has done that?
Don't start that.
Who else has done that?
Don't
No,
do that.
Dub,
Don't bring up that. Don't bring that up. Don't bring that one
That's
up.
not
But
nasty.
don't bring that up,
That's
'cause
not
LeBron
nasty,
was
bro.
gonna- LeBron was
How
gonna
can
leave
Kobe
him.
and Shaq?
LeBron was
How can
gonna
Kobe
leave
and
him.
Shaq win 3 rings together, but Kyrie and LeBron?
They wasn't gonna win. They wasn't gonna win. They
just
wasn't beating the Warriors. They didn't just win. They just lost the Warriors. They lost in 5. They lost.
I forgot
in
you.
5.
I've never seen. I forgot you're the new caper for that Warriors team in Kevin Durant. Funny
No,
how
they
Dale
lost-
flipped you.
You
They
guys
lost.
better be lucky.
They
I
lost
wasn't
in
on that
5.
episode.
They lost in 5.
Okay, okay.
LeBron
All right,
was
we
gonna
won't hold
leave
that
after
against
the
them.
next year. So I mean,
Okay.
I see where you're going, but bringing up that particular situation, it's like I'm not mad at him for leaving LeBron because LeBron was gonna leave him. He just left first.
What do you mean LeBron?
I'm surprised he didn't go.
Win
LeBron was going to leave him, and that's
and
a
go
fact.
where?
Wait. How do you know?
Everybody knew he was
And
going to
when
leave.
did
Cleveland.
LeBron
Who
leave?
is everybody?
When did he leave?
After his contract was after 2018, he was going to leave with or without Kyrie being there.
Dub, how do you know
So,
this?
Why not?
Because
Why not right
it's
out?
LeBron.
Why
Because
not
it's
right out?
LeBron.
Because it's LeBron. Why? So,
Don't
okay,
do
so,
that.
So why not?
So
Why not
we
write
can-
out the contract then?
Because number one, he didn't feel like being compared to him. He didn't feel like living his own shadow. He felt like being his own person. At the end of the day, bro, it's like He's like, bro,
Kyrie's a
I'm not
joke,
gonna
bro.
I'm not gonna sit here
Kyrie's
through
a
this with
joke.
LeBron.
Kyrie's
honestly.
a joke. And now that they done took that max off the table, they about to trade him. They really about to trade
But
him.
we're not talking about that. We're talking about the situation with LeBron and Kyrie. And that situation, LeBron and Kyrie, you can't fault a guy who was like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and wait for this man to dictate my career for another year. No, I'm not doing it.
How
I'm
was he
leaving.
dictating his career?
No.
Because he was gonna make him sit through a season for no reason. They was gonna lose.
Sit through a season?
So then
Yes.
why did any NBA team show up?
What do you mean?
Why did anybody come to practice if they just knew they were going to lose to the Warriors? Why didn't we just sim the season?
What are you talking about? LeBron after 2018, he was out. Without a doubt in my mind, he was out. Everybody knew he was out.
Yo, duh.
Okay,
Duh.
but
Kyrie makes his own decisions, right?
Yeah.
The big bad independent Kyrie can do whatever he wants to, right? Yo, and I'm not hating on
We're
Kyrie.
not.
No, I know.
I'm not saying that.
I'm saying this though. Like I really do appreciate Kyrie's independence. Like that's dope and everything.
Okay.
There's a certain point when you're going against the grain and it's for no reason and you're taking it too far. But
Yes.
I'm saying, look though, Kyrie
they
can
say I hate
negotiate
Kyrie.
whatever contract, whatever
you...
contract he wants to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he could have signed a 1+1 with Cleveland and been a free agent that 2018 season with LeBron. That's the point I'm trying to make. So he forced his way out of Cleveland, forced his way out, goes to Boston. I'm not going to start on this dub because you know you're going to go crazy. Okay. Messed up everything good that Boston had going on. Okay. Now, look. They might have been good on the court. Okay. But it's the off the court issues. Now Gordon Hayward wants to leave. Now, all of a sudden, everything else is in shambles. Then he ends up just, jumping ships on them too.
Listen, we've had this argument so many times, and I really don't feel like saying it again. But I'm gonna say it again for the live. That first year, they went 46-10. They went 46-10. They were gonna beat LeBron James if he was playing. Yes, they went to Game 7 without LeBron. The year after, Gordon Hayward comes back from the injury, and that messed up the whole flow of the offense. And since nobody liked Kyrie at the time, they pointed all the fingers at him. And then that got him mad because nobody was having his back, and that just created a toxic environment. Don't say that he single-handedly blew up the team when honestly he didn't blow up the team when they went to the Eastern Conference a couple years after he left.
I get it. He didn't have enough support.
1000% hates LeBron. That's hates LeBron and LeBron. Goat Mamba said, Shaq, you just hate Kyrie. No, I just hate what he stands for. I'm not gonna lie. Always hated the conspiracy guys. Always hated them. Always, especially the conspiracy guys that don't have enough evidence to back up anything that they're saying. It's one thing to have some truth to the claims, but there's no truth to anything Kyrie has ever said off of the court. Everything that he does is so hypothetical. I'm not saying you can't believe in. I'm not here to say what you can and cannot believe in. But when you're bringing in stuff to the arena, you lighting it, you smoking it, like it's people that believe in that. And that, the sage, like that's cool. But there's no facts behind that. When you're saying that the earth is flat, that's cool. But there's no facts behind that. When you say that the vaccine may or may not work, or for whatever reason you get upset, that's also cool. But that's another thing that is not fact-based.
Hold on, Shaq. You just said, he says the earth is flat.
You didn't know that, JD?
Not a fact. It is a fact that the earth is not flat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not fact-based. Everything that he claims or says or comes out about, it's always something crazy. And you go through this Ben Simmons saga, which we're going to get to later in the show because I can't wait to get to that because I literally told you guys he wasn't going anywhere for about 10 straight episodes. And you guys crucified me, villainized me, all of that. But we'll get to that. Listen, Ben Simmons just had one of the craziest off seasons in the history of the NBA. And in 1 week, Kyrie came, it made it look like child's play. And you guys tell me you guys tell me I hate Kyrie.
Son,
if Kyrie just played ball, I wouldn't hate him. But there's always something, even dating back to LeBron. He forced his way out of the Cavs. Look at everything Kyrie has done in his career.
And
everything, Dub.
Mess up James and KD.
So this is my take on the whole situation. I believe, like, if he wanted to make a stand for that message, okay, I can understand that. I'm not going to.
What message is he making a stand for?
Pause. For the non-vaccinated, vaccinated players, if he wanted to be that person, make a stand, I understand that reasoning behind it. I'm not going to tell somebody what to do and not to do with their body, but At the same time, you need to understand the position you're in. You need to understand what have you done in your past and your track record. He wasn't the person to do that because of his track record. See, the issue that people have with Kyrie is not really mainly about this particular issue. It's just about the history that he has had with throwing tantrums or not showing up to practices or taking weeks
That's a
off and
fact.
stuff.
If
And
this was
that's
a
the only
one-off,
reason. Yes,
if
if
this was a
like
one-off, if this was James Harden doing this right now in this moment, it would not be that big of a deal. But
Exactly.
literally, they said, "Why are you bashing Kyrie for no reason?" How is it no reason? And
It's
this is the
just-
chat saying that. But
And
how
that's-
is this no reason? I've literally seen Kyrie do nonsense year after year after year, and then has the audacity to be injured in doing some of this nonsense. Even when he's injured, he finds a way to be in the spotlight. It's unbelievable. It's like he can't go a moment. It's like the Kanye West syndrome. He cannot go a moment without being the center of attention. How do you play with Kyrie and James Harden? You're the worst player on the team, but you get the most attention.
Facts.
Is that the compensation?
And
I just need to know, Kyrie.
And that's the only reason why this is really as big of an issue as it is because of his track record. And that's the only reason. If he had a clean track record, let's say if he left LeBron and that Boston situation happened, if nothing else happened after that, I don't think that everybody will be making this as big as it is today. You know what I mean?
Kyrie always feels like he has to go out on a limb and say things like, KD's the only other player that I think could score down the stretch if he has the ball in his hand. Kyrie, do you know what LeBron can potentially say about you and may say about you in his tell-all once it's all said and done? How many times he had to save and cape for you in all of these interviews? Because LeBron knows some things that we have no idea about. And I don't think that you want that public. I just don't. But maybe you do. I don't know. But you talk about somebody that literally caped for you every chance and stood up for you every chance they get.
Let's keep it real though. Let's keep it real. Who would you want taking that last shot, Kyrie or LeBron?
I don't care about that. That's not the point. It's the fact that it's coming out of Kyrie's mouth just because he needs attention in that moment. That's all that I'm saying. Whether it's true or not. But you see how KD and James Harden lined you up.
But what's so wrong? What's so wrong about him saying? See, you see, there's some.
So
points,
his position
there's
is
some points. No, there's some points that I can understand why Kyrie's tripping, and then there's some points where it's like it's not. I don't think it's tripping for him to say that about KD at all. I don't think it's tripping at all. I think that's facts. I mean, when he was playing with LeBron, a lot of people wanted him taking the last shot over LeBron, and that's facts. That's facts. Like he hit the shot even in in 2017.
Give me a percentage of the times that Kyrie is right about the decisions that he makes on and off the court. The things that he says. Give me a percentage.
I can't. Well,
because I can look at it and I can say
under 50. It is under 50.
You've lost 100% of the time you have not played with LeBron James, and still you came out and burdened LeBron, and he still bit his tongue and held back.
Listen, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that some of the points that you're bringing up, there's no reason to bring up some of those points.
No, but it's so much of it, Dub. And for you to sit, and I wish Dale was here. Actually, I don't, because I'm glad that I got you here alone and isolated, because maybe I can change something for you. Dub, this Kyrie train is really nasty. I look better after riding this Ben Simmons train all around town, graffiti, spray painting it. I'm stopping at Starbucks and I'm getting back in the train, and I still look better than any Kyrie caper that there is.
It's bad right now. It's bad.
How insane is that?
You can't back this up, Doug.
You can't back it up, and it should be bashed.
This is literally the third team that he's went and just acted a fool at. Cleveland was like, all right, go ahead, we'll give you a pass.
He didn't act a fool.
With what?
On Cleveland?
He didn't necessarily act a fool, but it's just like, bro, hoop. It's like, why you gotta make a big deal over?
Wait, just because he asked for a trade, he didn't hoop?
He did this with Cleveland. Then he turned around and did it with Boston. And now he's about to do it with Brooklyn. And then he's gonna end up in where? He's gonna end up in OKC, and he's gonna be tight. And then he's gonna do it in OKC, and y'all gonna be like, oh, well, it's still Kyrie. No. At what point is it not enough though? What point?
I could understand the Brooklyn, I could understand the Boston to an extent. But the Cleveland all he did was ask for a trade. That's
because he couldn't accept being the second best player to LeBron.
No,
You're right, Ron
the
Styles.
shadow that you're like, understand the
It's
shadow that he
time.
was living in, people trying to sun him and everything. Like,
Now
bro, like
watch this.
that thing takes a toll, and people not giving him the credit that he deserved, especially in that fight. Like, come on, bro, like that takes a toll, and especially when you already know that, bro. Let's keep it real. Like, LeBron was gonna leave him. People are just mad that he left him first. I'm sorry, it is like that.
This is my first time hearing about LeBron ever about to leave Cleveland
LeBron,
or
bro,
leave
LeBron
Kyrie.
after 2018, he was going to leave. He was
Okay, well,
going to
but
leave without a
this
doubt in my mind.
this is my thing though. It's like if that's the case, then play with him until it's time to leave.
Why should he do that? Why should he be the one to take to swallow the pill and do that?
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if he does. I mean, I'm with you on that one, Dub. That doesn't particularly it plays a role because of just how nasty Kyrie is. He picks and chooses when he wants to look like the boy who cried wolf. And now he's stuck in such a situation that he literally said now he's not pro or con anti-vaccination.
That's crazy now. So what's at that point? It's like with him saying that, what's your argument? Like what's your obstacle?
Now he switched it completely. He came on his live. He said a whole lot of nothing.
What did he say? I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it. So I don't know.
He just dipsy dude around everything. He literally got us on live for no reason, and I seen it on Twitter. I wasn't wasting I don't follow him.
Quite the handle he has.
And I propose you guys unfollow him. You got to be weary of false prophets.
I literally just followed him tonight so I could watch the live.
Be weary of false prophets.
Nah, so I don't know. I didn't see the live, so I really can't comment on, what he said and everything. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's just a track record with Kyrie. I don't think he's necessarily wrong for the stance that he has, but for him and his track record, I don't think that he's the person to be trying to make this type of stance and trying to be a martyr for this when
Thank you.
And that's a great point, Doug.
Because at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day,
I hope what's nasty, fill me in.
At the end of the day, like, it's his job, this is his job. And if you would have been doing what your job asked you before this, maybe maybe you wouldn't be getting as much blowback. After this year with Brooklyn, taking weeks off, not going to practice and everything, that puts an effect on the type of character that people are going to look at you as.
I'm like, what player has ever done this?
He literally said, he tweeted, and I'm paraphrasing, it's time for the mask to come off. Yo, listen to me. That's like going in the woods when everybody's having a bonfire and saying it's time to put the fire out. What do you think is going to happen? Or better yet, it's time to grab the gasoline.
Hey. Yo, I'm so
My
sorry,
mind's
y'all.
going straight to one thing. We're gonna burn the woods down. Like,
Yo.
it's not going anywhere else.
Yeah.
And somebody needs to stop that man.
I hear you. I hear you. But
I did not compare Kyrie to Jesus Christ. I said he's a false prophet. There are many false prophets.
hey,
If you Google false prophet,
I gotta use the bathroom.
he fits the mold.
Static Mar said if LeBron was saying the same thing, it wouldn't be a big deal. And I feel like people just aren't, I don't know if they're just not listening to what you're saying up here, but it's not the one-off.
No, I mean, if anybody was saying this, I would look at him. But the fact that it's Kyrie and LeBron has came on here and he's been mum about the vaccine. And my only thing is, if you're not going to get the vaccine, you should be preaching wear a mask. But for everybody to say that there's so many things wrong with this vaccine, and 99.9% of all the athletes that you love in NFL and NBA have gotten the vaccine, and I haven't seen one of them die. I don't care if you get it or not. I swear I don't. But when it comes to Kyrie, for him to not have he's not standing 10 toes down. There's a difference between what Colin Kaepernick did and what Kyrie Irving is doing. It's funny how they're both kind of sending the same message, but one is totally different from the other. So chat, please, when Kaepernick was standing up for Black Lives Matter and Kyrie's apparently standing up for Unvax Lives Matters, tell me why they look so different. Kaepernick had a message. He stood by that message. Sometimes it was blurred. I guess you can say the only time for me is when he didn't vote, but I was still with him because we know it's fixed to a point. If I'm in a state and they usually vote Democratic for 10 straight years or Republican for 10 straight years, and I'm sending a message, then I don't have to vote in that state. So I was never condemning Kaepernick for that. But Kaepernick, when he took a knee, we knew he stood on that. He stood on it. Dub, are these facts?
Oh yeah. He took a
how
knee
hard did Kaepernick stand?
He's still standing on it.
1,000%. Now I don't see two differences between, because Kyrie says this is right versus wrong. These are my amendments. I shouldn't be forced to do anything that I don't want to do, whether I'm working in a public or private company, whatever. I'm with you, Kyrie. I'm with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's time to stand. Don't get up there and start dipsying back and forth. And you say Cap still hasn't. Oh yeah, Cap still hasn't conceded. But my thing is with Kyrie, it's always something. It's always, even with the vaccination, you have taken us on minis of rides.
Oh my God, it's a circus.
Now it's for the people who got fired. That's what you're standing up for. That is probably the weakest angle that you can be flimsy on. If that's truly your mission, then you just need to retire and go get another line of job, or you go start a business, and whoever got fired or something happened, you give them a job or you give them an opportunity. That's how you use your voice and your message, and people can actually believe it. But when you get on live saying a bunch of this and hippity hoopla and I don't know, I want to play basketball, I want to hoop. No, you look insane right now, Kyrie. And then people in here defending him.
Ooh, okay.
Yo, and the crazy thing is, Shaq, I actually disagree with you. I think Kyrie is standing 10 toes down on this topic. And the thing about it is, I respect where Kyrie's coming from with this topic, because it's like, if you're gonna sit here and lose a max contract over it, and if you're gonna
no, he didn't have the option in that. That was taken from him.
Okay.
He thought that was always going to be good because Kyrie, he knows he's a really good basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he's a really good basketball player. But if he retires, I would more so support. I would be like, damn, Kyrie, you really stood for that. And when you come back the following year, I'm with you.
So
he just said he's not retiring though.
Okay. So if you're not retiring, then make up your mind, bro. You can't have everything. And Kyrie wants everything.
That's a fact.
I like most of what you said, Shaq. The comparison between Kaepernick and Kyrie, I think, is a little flawed in that Kyrie didn't retire. Kaepernick didn't retire. He was kind of forced out the door.
Where do you think Kyrie's heading?
Yeah, that's he's going exactly right down.
And so that's why I'm saying is that I don't think retiring is necessarily the right thing when you're trying to send any message. Because Kaepernick wanted to send that message on
I'm
the
not.
field.
No, it's a difference, Jay. I hear you. It's a difference between saying I'm about to retire for such and such reason, or I'm about to retire because I don't want this inside of my body, or not, and I shouldn't be penalized for not wanting it. That's in my opinion. But when Kyrie, this is the first time we ever heard that Kyrie was standing on. Now all of a sudden he doesn't want the people that have been fired for not getting the vax. That's the chord he's trying to strike with us. Is that not nasty?
So wait, we gotta see. I mean, we gotta see and wait. I mean, we just gotta see and wait. You can't make an assumption if that's the reason.
But this is the thing. Tomorrow it's gonna be something new. Every day this week, I guarantee you, every NBA account, NBA County, Baller Nation, all of them, they reported something new from Shams every single time you opened your Instagram app concerning Kyrie Irving. Is these facts or not?
You may be right. You may be right, but at the end of the day, we still have to wait and see how actions play out, and then we can make a final judgment on that.
Dub, what are we waiting to see? If you
if
you stand on something, say that. If I got a problem, I'm gonna come out and say it. I'm not just gonna start acting all type of ways and then just be like, "Oh, well, I'm just acting this way because I'm acting this way." And then,
where was this live a week ago? Where was this live a week ago? Now stuff's starting to get real. They took off that max contract. KD and James is like, and now all of a sudden you going live. We could have used this explanation a week ago, and this is the worst stance that you can take. But we can move on. That I just feel like it's better to say, hey, I don't really mess with the vaccination like that, because you was the one following conspiracy pages literally 10 days ago, and now all of a sudden today you come on and you say it's not that I'm pro or against it. This is super Trumpish to me. And the people that are following Kyrie are giving me Trump vibes. I'm just saying. I'm telling you. I'm calling a spade a spade. He's literally going back on his word every step of the way. Since you've known Kyrie, he's going back on his word every step of the way.
I wouldn't say this Trumpish though. I would not say that.
I'm not saying he's a Republican or he's
I know,
out here
but
making.
I don't think it's Trumpish.
So
like
somebody who says the flat is Earth and then goes back and says I didn't do my research. That's not Trumpish.
The flat is Earth.
I'm not sure, honestly. I don't think so. I just think that's somebody who just I don't know what goes on in Kyrie's head. Honestly, I don't think it's Trumpish though.
Nobody does.
Kanye vibes too.
Doug.
I'm putting them
Doug,
all in
he
the
doesn't know what's going on
same
in his head.
situation.
Mhm.
He just wants attention. He's a narcissist, and that's okay. But for you guys to sit up here and act like he's not, and then I got to get in there and say, and people in chat say, "Oh, I'm sounding Stephen A-ish." No, I'm absolutely not. I'm stating facts. When you guys, who do you know that acts like Kyrie Irving?
And that's the point I'm trying to make. How many other players in the league are pushing this line? Who's unvaccinated? And I'm not saying you got to get the vaccination because I stand for that. But who is unvaccinated and who's making this big of a deal? I'm waiting, chat.
Because he was also the martyr in the bubble.
Wait, hold on, wait. I have a question.
Stand for Black Lives. He wasn't playing he wasn't nowhere to be found. Kyrie Irving.
He did go on that march. He went on one march, I think.
No. I'm saying he all of a sudden was the voice for the NBA when that happened as well.
I have a question
Kyrie.
though, but
you pick and choose your moments.
Who that isn't vaccinated has got as much heat as Kyrie?
I mean, you're talking about James Harden vaccinated, Kevin Durant vaccinated.
Bradley
the
Beal
other facilities. Is Bradley Beal vaccinated now?
Is he vaccinated
now that the season has started? I'm pretty sure Bradley Beal's vaccinated.
I'm not.
Andrew Wiggins, he just got vaccinated. You see how quick that happened. San Francisco got to talk about. The Warriors got to talk about not playing home games.
But when those players was like, "Yo, I'm not vaccinated," everything, they wasn't getting as much heat as Kyrie Irving.
That's where you're not listening, is because what they keep saying is that it's because this isn't his first rodeo.
I think we're all agreeing on that fact. We are all agreeing on that. But
that's the only fact. That's with Kyrie every time.
LeBron,
he brings this on himself.
You said that Kyrie, oh my God, what did you say before? I forgot. See, I'm not as good as that with these memories. I'm trying to remember what you said.
That he's the only player that's doing this?
You said something. I don't remember.
He's the most toxic player in NBA history?
No. It's like you just said it. You just said it, and I wanted to comment on it. Next time when I say it, I'm going to just go right there because I'll be forgetting
You were saying that Kyrie's the only one getting the most heat for being unvaccinated.
Oh, yeah. Because all the attention is on Kyrie because it's Kyrie Irving. Like, that's why all the attention is on Kyrie, because it's Kyrie Irving.
Yeah,
that's the main reason.
Thing, though. It's
in
20
Static
other
Mar,
NBA all-stars and superstars that would be in the same position.
So let's say Andrew Wiggins pulled all the stunts Kyrie's pulled over the last 5 years. And then he did the unvaccination thing. We'd be talking about that.
Guys have done that with lesser talent, and they're out of the NBA.
Yeah, they're out of the league. He'll be out of the league. He's not. The only reason Kyrie is able to do that because he's Kyrie Irving.
And that's why he's getting all the heat that he's getting.
I know. It's a double whammy, man. It really is.
All right.
We'll just have to wait and see how this plays out.
We'll move on. Ben Simmons is back in Philly and could return to action as early as Friday. Dub. Thoughts?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Ben Simmons is back in Philly and could return to action as early as Friday.
That's going to be such an awkward practice. It's going to be such an awkward feeling. I don't know how the team will be able to mesh together chemistry-wise with the way things played out this offseason. But honestly, I think the relationship is dead between them. I think they just need to part ways.
Yeah, if I'm a player on that team, I'm feeling some type of way about this whole situation. Laurent.
I think everybody just needs to be grown men and do their jobs. I think Ben needs to get over himself. See, this whole ego thing is just like, it always takes things to the next level. Like,
let's talk about this for a second. The NBA be having so much goddamn drama.
Man.
I'm like, godly, you give these young, skilled, egotistical very amazing skill. Bro, they have worked from the minute that they were teenagers up until this point in the gym every single day. So they got an edge. But we talk about football players all the time. I'm like, man, it is drama, 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 drama. You mix money, and these dudes got so much money. But once you take that away and just look at the surface level of everything, and I don't know if it's rumors leading us to this, Stephen A. Dipsy doing, but I'm like, NBA, get it together because y'all know what y'all doing. Shams. Y'all talking about all of this stuff. Y'all need to be looking at Shams out here pitting. Never mind.
It's a reality TV show for sure. And
these the two.
Kyrie and Ben Simmons this summer, whew, they had y'all in the blender. Yo, every other day, either you guys talked about Ben Simmons or you talked about Kyrie for the whole summer. And look, we're still talking about him. First two topics.
1,000%. 1,000%. They got Nate back. But anyways, Ron, you could finish. Sorry to cut you off.
I'm just gonna say, I'm a Sixer fan, so I'm happy that Ben's back. I'm a big Ben Simmons fan. I'm a big Ben Simmons advocate. And I do believe Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid can play together. And they were the best team in the East in the regular season last year. And I expect them to, if Ben does happen to suit up, I expect them to continue that, that success that they had together.
How would they continue that with the relationship being so torn?
Because that's kind of what I had first was getting at. Everybody needs to just be grown men and put their egos aside. Like, I mean, y'all don't have to like each other off the court to go get down on the court. There's been plenty of days I was ready to beat Shaq up, and then we went on the court and beat somebody by 20.
Mm-hmm.
It's.
So you believe for them to have that man-to-man moment, like a Kobe and Embiid? I mean, like a Kobe and Shaq.
It can be like why can't it be like that? It's
that's most definitely happening.
They say Luka and KP aren't that close, but Luka doesn't pass on the ball, so that's probably why they're not that close.
Jason Kidd said Kristaps is going to be an all-star this year if he stays injured. That's funny.
Stays uninjured.
That's funny.
Yeah. If he stays healthy.
If he stays healthy, that's funny. That's first off. And Ben, in YSK 209 says Ben is the only one with an ego. Ben for sure has an ego. I don't think MB has this crazy ego. I think MB, once he sees Ben, is just going to be willing to call bygones bygones and just get back to the court.
Wait, you don't think Embiid has an ego?
I feel like he does, but I also feel like he can be talked to. He can be managed. I feel like he has a soft spot, and management can be like, hey, bury this, and he's going to bury it. Versus Ben has showed us he was not willing to bury it until it came to the money. So now all of a sudden he wants to bury it. And I'm like, all right, Ben, good for you. I told you guys, it was like, when you're in a relationship, Dub, and you keep saying, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you. I told you guys what was going to happen. Ben was not going anywhere. And you guys sit here. You guys came in day after day, Players' Choice episode, trying to get me to answer these questions. Who will Ben be traded for? Nobody. Because why? Because there is no non-superstar as good as Ben. So you guys can say Ben's not a superstar. It is that. It is that.
I think that Ben Simmons ruined his draft stocks. I mean, his trade stock so bad that Sixers couldn't get anything for him.
No,
I don't. Okay, so watch what they get for him at Christmas break. Watch that package.
I don't know because you guys are talking.
And then all of a sudden, everybody's gonna say. So if you traded Ben at the end of the season last year, what would you say his trade stock was?
Oh, at the end of the season, as in before the playoffs.
When he was playing, yeah.
It was definitely going to be high. Definitely.
So if you don't think he's not going to have a better year than that, what are we talking about?
I don't know because you guys are talking about bygones be bygones, and then you use the Kobe and Shaq example, but you got to understand that's Kobe and Shaq.
Static Moore saying nobody could trade for Ben. It was like 100 teams lined up to try to put up a package. The Sixers knew his worth.
But hold up,
Houston Rockets folded with James Harden. They could have did the same thing.
We don't know how successful this team is going to be with the relationship so torn. We've seen that before with a Kobe and Shaq. Yes, but understand that's Kobe and Shaq. This ain't Kobe and Shaq. This is Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Those are not those type of players. So do I think that they have the same success as they did last year with
Joel already called cap on them beefing
with Doc Rivers? And
Joel
Doc Rivers,
already said he met with him twice yesterday.
Doc Rivers did?
Yeah.
And you 100% believe that there's going to be no ill feelings towards each other.
Whether it's ill feelings or not, you're out here making all this money. People can see right through it. So if Ben's not playing hard, you're gonna know. All you gotta do. Basketball isn't a sport where you have to like somebody. You're not passing up the wide open man in the NBA because you don't like them.
Exactly.
That's never happening.
That's high
On
school.
the court, it's completely
and that's
different.
true. That's true.
Hey, and with that being said, I'm gonna throw out another example as well. They had a rough off season. He's a superstar. He wanted to get out of there. The team was like, no way in hell we're letting you go. You have been our franchise cornerstone since we drafted you, and you're going to stay here.
No,
Aaron
it's
Rodgers
not that.
with the Packers.
Yeah,
y'all thought he threw that first game, huh? No, he didn't. He just had a rough off season. All
the
right.
only reason why they are keeping him is because they could not get anything worth his value.
Now
they could not get anything worth his value.
It's the similar situation with Ben. Now you got to understand the Sixers, they know Ben Simmons' value. Just because everybody else
1000%
wasn't trying to come up off draft picks and two superstars and this and this. The Sixers are like, all right, then we're just going to sit on them.
Okay, we just finished number
and that's
one
a smart thing
in the East.
Exactly.
So Dub, the other teams, they're actually the ones they're not realizing the potential in Ben. Like, are you not trading a Pascal Siakam for Ben Simmons?
They realize the potential. It's just they're trying to get him for
get
cheap.
him on a discount. Yeah.
Yes,
but you're not getting him on it. But no, because the thing
Philly's
is,
not
Ben
falling for that.
No, if Ben would have just played ball, it would have been a much different trading process. Like if he would have been like, okay, I'm showing up this and that, but he didn't. So the Sixers was handcuffed, and if you don't think they're going to get Ben back for that some way, shape, or form, they will. I don't know how, but they're not trading him to the destination he wants to go to at all.
Absolutely.
Versus look at what the Houston Rockets did. Look at the way James Harden. Let me choose my words carefully.
They traded him to the Nets, so like
because unlike Dell and KD, I see criticism in everybody, but I'm gonna choose to move on. You guys got the floor. I'm not. Nah, y'all not getting me like that. Nah.
I'm saying, good. It's ego all around the board. So not only from Ben Simmons, because he's kind of hurt because, see, the thing about Ben is he got to man up to the fact that he did not play up to his capability. The city of Philly, they're not going for that, and we all know that. Doc Rivers probably should have had his back a little more. Joel even could have came out and had his back a little more too. Everybody could have, but
he kind of did on his tweets.
He did. No, he said
everybody was responsible.
He did, but he could have said a little more. But it's always you could have said a little more in this and this. But we don't know what their personal conversations are like. All we know is your man Shams and Woj and what they say. But aside from all of that, though, so Ben has his ego, right, and his ego's hurt. But on the other end, Philly, like the organization, they have an ego too. And if they felt like the relationship was that bad and unsevered, and it was just severed, then they would have traded him. They would have traded Ben Simmons for some second round picks and another.
And I also believe that. I also believe that too. I feel like Rich Paul had to paint a picture, but I also feel like Rich was telling both sides exactly what they want to hear. You want to know why? Hashtag we are not the same, because my agent is also guilty of doing that. He's going to tell the team whatever the team wants to hear, and he's going to tell me whatever I want to hear until I put my signature on the dotted line, the money's flowing, and then it's just like, you gotta work some kinks out. But at this point in time, it's like, hey, I'm making this amount of money and you're getting this player. So everything that was up in the air is going to get figured out, and it's going to get figured out quickly. So that's why I feel like Rich Paul was also doing a little bit of that, because he tried to strong arm.
Playing both sides of the fence.
Do you see how fast he changed the tune once they said we're going to find him and they couldn't get a trade? It's unbelievable. It came out saying that Rich Paul has convinced Ben Simmons to, no, bro. Rich Paul, you knew what you were doing. You got to be a manipulator, being an agent, playing both sides. You just have to. That's what an agent is. You got to manipulate both sides at the end of the day. Of course, we don't want to be here, but for millions of dollars, we'll stay.
That's a fact.
All right. Care or don't care. J.R. Smith competed in his first collegiate golf tournament.
Lincoln _ Patanga. Thanks for joining, brother.
Brother.
Yo, JD.
What's good?
I'm going to flip the script.
Yeah.
Do you care about this?
I care so much.
Okay, let me be the mediator for a topic, JD. How do you feel about this?
So I think it's a few things. So first of all, the whole aspect of J.R. Smith going back and competing at a collegiate level in any sport, and I think this goes for any professional player, is insane. It's dope. And the fact that it's golf, one of the hardest sports in the world, maybe the hardest sport in the world. I love it so much. For him to go out and compete at a high level, and he did for golf, and at that level, his scores that he posted were pretty bad. But he immediately came out and was like, "Hey, I'm super excited. I'm glad I got that under my belt. Like, can't wait to come back even better and, put in more work." So, like, this J.R. Smith story is just becoming better and better.
Catch these hands. JD's delusional, thinking that golf is the hardest sport. The thing with JR is I want to come out and audioly and publicly apologize to him. I said some pretty nasty things about him last episode. When those NBA players got arrested, I said I was surprised that J.R. Smith's name wasn't on the list, and he's never done or shown me anything that his name deserved to be on that list, or that he doesn't take care of his money or his family. So I do want to apologize for that. And no, I wasn't coerced by any NBA players to make that apology. I'm just saying.
But yeah, I love it. It's dope. I hope that he has an amazing time in collegiate golf. I don't know how long he's playing for, but it's dope to see him out there. So I hope that I can golf with J.R. Smith one day.
What is the hardest sport, though, in the world?
The hardest sport? I would have to think about that. I don't think baseball is the hardest sport in the world.
Bro, you don't understand.
It really
how
isn't.
hard it is to hit a baseball.
Oh my God! Do you know how hard it is to post? Do you know how hard it is to post under 100?
Jay, I want you to have your moment.
Unless you're
the hardest sport to dominate.
No,
Jay,
listen.
I want you to have your moment.
When you grow up playing baseball,
baseball,
is baseball hard?
Baseball is extremely hard.
You could grow up playing golf, and golf is
the hardest ever. Yeah, I'm going gymnastics. I like that. Like the hardest sport to dominate is for sure gymnastics.
That's tough.
Yeah,
that was Tradarius in the chat.
Do you really think?
I also think NASCAR is difficult.
Dub, you know how much technique comes with baseball? It's extremely difficult.
Are you serious? You want to talk about technique?
Yes.
You don't think there's any technique in golf?
There's not a doubt.
I have played both the PGA Tour.
You want me to call my buddy?
I could swing
professional baseball and ask him if he thinks
I have played both video games.
I could swing on a puck and everything. And
I have played both video games, and based off of the buttons and the layout, if I had to choose which one was hardest playing from my PlayStation,
we're not talking about video games.
I'm letting you know. I know which one is fun. I enjoy both of them. But based off of the video game,
you better tell
and the sample size of what I'm getting with the controller, it's only so many buttons.
Shaq, just say it. Come on, man.
I love the show, but I literally wanted to stop playing the PGA Tour just because it was difficult. It was really difficult.
Let me tell you, Jay. When they throw,
you had to factor in a lot of things.
Jay, when they throw the ball, understand there's a strike zone. So you have a split second to see, all right, is that in my strike zone? Oh, do I have to swing? Oh, should I swing at this level or this level? Like, bro, it's so much that happens in that little millisecond that, bro, you know how hard it is to do that? I could swing a puck on a golf puck and hit close to the green if I got like 10 to 15 swings.
No, you cannot, Dub. I will literally give you 20 swings on a par
We're gonna
3
have to beat
and you would not
and
hit
I
the
will,
green once.
And then
in Vegas at Top Golf,
you go to batting cages and try to hit a 95 mile per hour fastball.
Bet.
I promise you, I can hit more.
And that's just a fastball. We're not talking about cutters. We're not talking about curveballs. We're not talking about splitters or knuckleballs.
I think baseball's the hardest sport, but if I had to do the two at Top Golf in a batting cage, I'm choosing the batting cage over Top Golf. I promise you, every time.
Really?
Bro,
yeah, I promise you.
You're underestimating
I promise you.
how hard golf is.
To hit it where I want it to go,
I'd be swinging that thing, boy.
I don't care how hard you can hit the ball. I guarantee if you go and play golf, so par is usually like 72 on courses between 70 72. I guarantee you would shoot 120.
We're going to test this out.
Please do.
We're going to test this out.
In Vegas, we gonna find a course to go to?
Bro, if we go to Vegas, we're doing this.
I don't think you understand how hard golf is.
JD, but I do feel like golf gives me
I know a
bowling
friend. I
vibes.
know a friend that hasn't played golf
Norman
in his
vibes?
whole entire life.
bowling
He started
vibes.
going with his girl's dad and everything to learn the sport. Bro, he learned it in a week.
Dub, that doesn't mean you're good. Bro, I learned baseball in a
that's-
day. I learned baseball in a
that
day.
doesn't mean
Hey,
you're
you
good.
hit the
You're gonna
baseball,
learn how
you
to
run
hit.
to the
You're
right.
gonna learn how to hit a 90 per hour fastball in a
Dub.
week.
Yes, bro.
A cutter, a splitter. You gonna
Okay, Dub.
come on.
Dub.
That's
No,
that's
hold on,
that's
hold on.
where it
Stop,
gets
stop,
crazy.
stop,
But
no,
you
no, no,
also
stop,
have
stop, stop,
different
stop, stop,
irons.
Stop. Listen, yes, that too. Stop. You're not starting out playing baseball seeing 90-mile-an-hour fastballs, Dub.
We'll do 80.
How come professional golfers,
Mhm.
they can't even consistently shoot par?
I feel
And why
like,
can't?
but
why
I feel
can't
like
professional?
that's the
why
game.
Can't, you know the batting averages? You want to know the batting averages
Batting
that are
averages,
actually
That's
good?
the
It's
batting
low.
averages.
The
yeah,
percentages is
JD, that's
very low.
nasty. Because choosing
like
the par, that's
30%,
based off
and
of the
that's
course,
good.
and that's man-made. And like Kyrie Irving says, I would not let these people come out and choose what the par is for each course because there's no set limit for every single course. If there was just like, in basketball,
wait,
if you
who
make a
said that?
basket, it's 2. But
It's because,
Kyrie always says, I would not let any man-made figure come and dictate how I'm living.
Yo.
And I feel like it's the same with
Dub,
golf.
I
Every
can't
course
wait.
I go to is a different
I
par.
cannot wait
Nasty.
to text you on Friday. I'm hanging out with my 2 buddies who played baseball at a high level, professionally and collegiately, and I'm going to ask them because they play both sports, what sport is harder? And I guarantee
both
they
amateur.
will both tell me golf.
We'll see.
But I'll text you.
Are they actual golf players or are they baseballers? Which
They played baseball at a high level, but they golf like for fun. Like everyone got into golf, later. in
okay,
life.
if they're naturally baseball players, you can't really ask them that.
Okay, what's the easiest sport though?
The easiest sport, bowling.
Bowling. Easy.
Is it
sport.
bowling?
What other?
I feel like
sport would be
I feel
easier?
like NFL is super easy.
NFL.
You talk
No.
about a sport that's based strictly off being athletic.
It's
You don't
harder.
even have to think. The only person that has to think is the quarterback. Everybody else just hits somebody who has the ball. It's so easy. You can literally throw a kid out there and say, hit the guy with the ball, and they learn like this.
Bro, hold on. Golf doesn't
know.
really tire you physically compared to other sports. Tiger Woods literally had to get back
My
surgery
bad, Quay
because
to
of
go.
golf. Are you kidding me?
I don't think it was because he was tired. I think that's more like an overuse type thing.
But yeah, to say that bro, oh my God. This argument is going to set. We got our first look at the
Getting
Lakers' big 3
tired-
last night.
Getting tired playing golf is kind of nasty.
It
Like I
really
get it, you
is.
get a fatigue and you can't hit like
I want you
how
guys
you
to
want,
go
but it's
play
a
golf
difference
so
between
bad.
getting
Nah,
tired.
I ain't gonna lie,
Listen,
Shaq.
I would rather get tired in golf than any other sport.
I ain't gonna lie, Shaq. Football is a lot harder than you think it is.
It's I
It is
agree.
a lot harder.
Like
the route when it comes to
I mean,
look at the wide
every
receiver,
game
look-
has its nuances. Every game has its nuances, of course.
Mhm.
But everybody can't go out there and bowl a 300 like Jordan's making it seem.
No,
And
no, no,
everybody
I don't
can't go
think-
out there.
I don't think
Mhm.
to post a good score is hard, but literally you could never bowl in your life, and I feel like it would be easier to roll a ball down a lane than it is to like throw a football, catch a
But
football.
it's still harder to dominate that. Like if you start from scratch right now, you talk about fatigue. I feel like your arm gets more tired in bowling than anything in your body during 18
Oh,
holes
you
of golf.
Hmm.
After your third game of bowling, your arm is ready to go down the lane with the bowling ball. Literally.
I don't know
That's a
where this went.
fact.
Boxing's a
Literally.
good one too. Boxing is a tough sport.
Yeah.
I feel like boxing is up there with football. Like, of course, there's nuances to every single sport. Just like with basketball, you can go out there and tell a kid, shoot into the basket. But once you
Mhm.
learn the game, of course, there's nuances. But there's other games out there that's much more complicated and much more difficult to be like to dominate.
See, the thing about
Ping
the
pong.
football that it's not just you going out on the floor. You need to understand the offensive scheme, the defensive scheme, the plays that are running.
That's with every single
to learn-
sport. That's
No,
with
no, but
every
football-
single sport.
You need to learn the entire playbook. You need to learn
That's
the entire
with
play. You
that's
need to-
with every single sport. That's with
Well,
every
I-
single
no, I
sport.
think there's
Depends on
more,
what your
but there's
position
more.
is, though.
there's
Depends
more
on what your
plays.
position
And
is.
There's
every
more plays
player's
in
not going
football.
out there learning every single play. That's why they begin cooked.
They
That's
have
why
to know.
some teams are better. No, they don't. I'm
when
saying
your quarterback
regardless if
calls
you-
out a play, you need to know what play that they're calling, and
No,
you need to know what
1000%, but the
route that
defense
you need to
doesn't-
run. The defense
So what do you
as
think
well.
in basketball happens? Do you think we're
Basketball-
just guessing?
No, I'm not
the point
saying.
guard
No,
says
I'm
a
not
play
saying,
and we're just
no,
like,
no. I'm not saying. I'm not
sounds
saying that.
familiar.
I'm not saying
But
that.
I think we can switch it up here.
Time out.
I think I set a screen down here.
Time out. I'm not
Maybe
saying
I'm gonna
that
try
basketball-
this.
I'm not saying that basketball is the same thing. I'm just saying that there's more to know when it comes to football. I believe that there's a lot more to know for football and the plays that they're running than it is basketball. I'm not saying that basketball, like you just going out there to play pickup games. No, it's not like that. I just think that there's a lot more that goes into the knowledge aspect of football.
I feel like basketball might be easier than football.
Nah, hell no. It's way more skill involved with basketball. Way more skill.
It is.
I
Well,
think
more
it's-
skill
I
involved.
don't know, bro. You see basketball players going out there and playing football, but when you see a football player go and play
Yeah,
basketball,
Pretty nasty.
Like
Yeah,
yo,
that's
if
true.
you 6'4" and can run a 4.4,
Trust me,
chances
there's a lot of
are-
people like that. Trust me.
chances are
Trust me, bro. Trust me. It's not just about
And Rose
that.
City's right. Basketball players do have to play both sides of the ball, and you can't be a slouch unless you're really good at the other side.
Nah, it's a good debate for that. I'm arguing is the knowledge aspect when it comes to football and everything.
Knowledge aspect with every single sport.
I
There
wouldn't
is
Including
knowledge
chess.
aspect, but I just think that football you need to learn more. You need to learn more for football.
It's,
right,
but
we're
wait, no,
moving-
you
we're
don't,
getting
because
off
if I
this.
play
We're getting
if I play defense, I play defense. I don't have to learn offense. If I play offense, I play offense. I don't have to learn
Alright,
defense.
so you're simplifying. There's a lot more that goes to offense than you just
Like what?
You know what?
Oh
You
god.
know what? We're going dead. We're going dead.
Cover two.
There's so
Zone.
much. There's so much that goes into football, bro. And you're downplaying it heavily.
All right.
The YouTube comments will let us know.
Continuing care or don't care. We got our first look at the Lakers' big three last night. Any thoughts on watching them, and are we optimistic going into the season? Laurent, would you like to say anything?
I'm being yo, this sounds funny about football. That's why I'm not on Player's Choice Gridiron. No, but I'm gonna watch it strictly for your takes. You better believe that.
Can't
Appreciate
wait
it.
to roast you for your takes, even though I have no idea what's going on in the NFL.
Go ahead, Laurent.
Oh man, y'all see, y'all see, I got the gold on right now, man. Hey, check this out.
For the Steelers.
Westbrook is in Hollywood.
Shaq's
And
in
it's
his bag
all
tonight.
for sure in his bag. Hey, Westbrook's in town. It's all okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Westbrook is in LA, and it's all.
Hmm.
All right.
Word.
All
But
right.
I gotta be the guy to say this.
That you don't care?
I promise you, Russ needs to get traded for Ben Simmons.
Oh god. Okay, we're not even
Oh
gonna
my
discuss
God. I'll say
Wow.
something, Jay. I couldn't catch the game, but for some of the clips I've seen, I did see LeBron playing a little bit off ball more. I did like seeing that. So hopefully they'll keep that up.
Dub, I tried to tell you that was gonna
LeBron,
happen.
imagine if Ben Simmons comes, LeBron doesn't have to worry about being a point guard and he can work on his
Yo,
three-point shot and free throws a lot more, become a spot up so he can play
Jay.
until year 23. I promise you.
So what do you think he's gonna do?
Ben
with
Simmons
Westbrook?
can
Jay,
no,
switch
he's
it
not.
to
He
top.
You think
doesn't
he has to
trust
worry about
Westbrook.
playing point
That's the
guard? Why
he
does
doesn't.
not trust
He
Westbrook?
doesn't
Why does
because
he not trust
Westbrook's
Westbrook?
turnover prone. He can't shoot at all.
LeBron is
I
turnover
think he shoot a
prone.
little bit.
He shoots
Ben
better
Simmons?
than Ben Simmons.
Oh,
Yeah, but Ben Simmons won't have to shoot if LeBron works on his trip.
okay. Westbrook.
Russ-
What
yeah,
about-
exactly.
works
That
What
on his
about
argument
trip?
makes
LeBron
no
working on
sense.
his trip?
He
Yeah,
don't.
Jay.
No, LeBron knows
Shaq.
he's gonna have to play a lot of
Shaq.
on ball. With
We're
Ben
not
Simmons,
being
is
in
just
that
gonna flow
context.
effortlessly.
This episode.
Wait,
we're
who's a
not-
bet-
Look, save it.
Who's a
We're not doing it.
Look, he's
not-
about to do it. He's about to do it.
who's a
Go
better
ahead.
playmaker, Ben Simmons or Russell Westbrook?
Look, you better stop.
I'll
Yo,
give it.
hey,
I'll give it to Russ.
you better take that back to the private jet. Don't do that this
Take
episode.
that
We're
to
not
the
doing
PJ.
this. We're not doing this. He ain't shake you up that much with the turbulence. He did not. Look, Russell Westbrook has been and still is a top 3 playmaker in the NBA. He's led the league in assists 1, 2, 3 times, including last year. He's the reigning assist champion. And this is why I'm saying about LA, and you guys can say what you want to. Oh, they're washed. Oh, they're old. Yo, they literally have 3 of the top 5 to 7 playmakers in the league. And I'm only going to say 5 to 7 because the third guy I'm going to mention, you guys are all going to go crazy. Hey, my man Bobby will love it though.
The thing why I don't like Russ there because he's not coachable with LeBron. That's it. Like,
what do you mean not coachable?
He's not. LeBron can't really tell him what to do. We don't know yet. But like, you remember Mario Chalmers?
He's a grown man. He don't need LeBron. See, this is the LeBron thing that gets me mad. LeBron shouldn't have you telling people what to do. No, you know what? I don't even
remember when they compared. There's a reason he got compared to Kyrie's daddy because it just looks like that on the court. No. You can say what you want off the court, Kyrie.
And that's the reason why he left.
No, Kyrie. I'm with. So we back to this. So a reporter dictate Kyrie's future. Okay, no, all I'm saying is it's a reason. That's how good LeBron is at leading. He got compared to being Kyrie's damn daddy. I'm not saying it was right. And Kyrie had every right to stick up for his pops because that was crazy.
Don't you think since the Lakers are literally the oldest team in the league and they've got so many veterans, you don't think that LeBron doesn't have to lead as much? Like he can literally
the problem. I love Russ. I love Russ, but the fact is like the 2K syndrome. The fact that I could throw Russ up on the block and get literally no takers, it concerns me. It really worries me. What are we missing that everybody else doesn't see? Should we have gotten a buddy from the Kings? I'm like, what is going on? If we put Russ up on the block, who are we getting for him? Why can't we get anybody better than Russ? And he's this amazing player. I know he's like him and Carmelo are the last of the Mohicans, the last of, you guys nobody can play with you guys. So I sincerely hope it's that, but I'm starting to get nervous.
Mavericks defeat the Hornets by 68 points tonight.
I'm nervous, Dub.
I care. Does anyone else care?
No.
I mean, I kind of care because it's like, 68 points is a lot.
68 points is insane. But again, it's preseason. It doesn't matter. So I'm somewhat joking. But I'm very excited to see this Mavericks team go into the season. So.
I'm excited to see the Hornets, but they ought to be ashamed of their damn selves.
Yeah, and I didn't know that they were playing early today. So
Bulls would never. The Bulls would never.
Well, I don't even know who was out on the floor for them.
Watch out for that Bulls team, man.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't gotta hype up Players' Choice Gridiron. We get it. The show is coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Say less.
The 76ers have no interest in Kyrie Irving for Ben Simmons despite recent buzz.
Oh my God.
Don't care.
Don't care at all.
No, I care. I sincerely want to know. I really know because this irks me. Who in their right minds? JD, I'm talking to you. Are you seriously taking Kyrie over Ben Simmons right now? We're factoring in everything. We're not talking about players, fits, none of this. We're talking about this player and all of their baggage. Who are you taking? Like, seriously. JD?
Maybe I'm looking for a different package.
I'm like, okay, no, you can't. You have one of 2 packages. You're on Amazon and you can only order one of 2 packages. Like, there is no other replacement.
But I feel like this option doesn't have the Amazon Prime. Doesn't have the Amazon Prime option, so I'm skipping it. You know.
That's the problem. One's 1 week later and the other one's 3 weeks later.
Right.
But it's like, what do you want to take the product that's 3 weeks later, but you know it's going to work at least? Okay.
But it may or may not work.
Right.
It might be some kinks around the edges.
No, it's the same product. They're just coming at different times, and they're just not the same brand.
Different manufacturers.
Yeah, different ones in China. One's made in the USA. But the one made in the USA, their workers just went on strike because of the COVID vaccine. So we don't know what's gonna happen.
They gotta bring in a whole new fleet of workers. Like,
but one's from China. The button doesn't work. It can't really shoot like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, maybe I don't need that item at all. Moving along.
Adam Silver says Las Vegas is under consideration for a potential NBA expansion.
I'm with it. The NFL did it.
The breaks.
Yeah. Are they gonna add a team like are they like adding a whole another team or they're replacing a team?
If they expand, I think they would add 2 new teams.
Chat's right. Seattle should be first, but that's old news because it would have to be Vegas now, the climate that we're in with all of this FanDuel nonsense.
But I mean, this isn't just like Vegas is the only option. It's just in the headline that Vegas is a consideration, and I remember hearing like a year or two ago that Seattle was a consideration. So
wait, what team is gonna leave?
No, expansion.
Expansion.
Yeah,
so
well then it would have to be 2
teams.
Yeah, 2 teams.
Vegas and Seattle.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's amazing. Bring basketball back to the lovely city of Seattle.
How about we don't do that because we can't find enough superstars for the league now? A. B. How about we take out the Kings and we can take out the Thunder and we can change Has-Been Island's destination. I don't care if it's Vegas or Seattle, but why are we adding players to the league and we can't find adequate players as is?
No, why don't you take the Timberwolves and then I might give you the Kings. I'll say the Timberwolves and then one more. I can't think of one. Maybe Orlando Magic.
Bro, I don't.
So y'all want
I'll
to see
take an
where are these
expansion
32
team.
players?
I'll take an expansion.
Where are these 32 players coming from?
Yeah, that's a fact too.
Yeah, that's not hard.
Let's bring some EuroLeague players over. Shaq, you want to play in Seattle?
No, there will always be a EuroLeague because the NBA is always going to be politics. So basically what they're saying is we're going to bring up more guys from the G League to water down our product even more. I'm all for it. If anything, let's get rid of 6 teams and we'll see how cutthroat the league becomes then. We'll see how good the NBA becomes then. But no, let's have 16 teams. Everybody makes the playoffs every year. Let's see how competitive the NBA comes. But I see it's a money grab, but some teams are losing money. So I'm just saying these are just ideas. Could you imagine if it was only 16 teams in the league?
That would be insane.
Well, the NBA
it'd be a lot more entertaining.
They want to get that Vegas money. And they want to get that Seattle money. And they know they bring a franchise back to Seattle. They know it's going to be a frenzy in Seattle. They go to Vegas. That team is hand over fist. Maybe other than the Lakers and the Knicks, that team is for sure going to bring in the most revenue. And the NBA, they're not about to lose that money. No way. No way they're going to miss that.
Zaire, dude, how do you say his name? Zaire Wade?
Zaire Wade.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nasty.
He's going to sign a contract with Salt Lake City Stars, the Jazz G League affiliate.
This is right and wrong on so many fronts. D Wade should be he should have every right to do this just because it's been getting done like this for years. But for Zaire to be a 3-star recruit and to get opportunities over, I don't want to go to the G League, but some of my peers to even get a chance, a look, is really kind of nasty. It really is. Because you can say he got injured and his coach didn't play him, but I've never seen a 5-star recruit not get played. If you're good enough, you're in basketball, you usually always play unless it's an attitude problem. Therefore, you don't even make it to the higher levels, especially in this day and age, unless you're super tough and you wouldn't be going to the G League. To skip all the nonsense because you may or not been able to, you're not sure if you're going to play in college. I get that. But my dad's D Wade. I'm with it, but it's just like, I just don't think he's that good. And I'm right there with LeBron's son. It just not panning out past the hype. Because if this story never came out, I guarantee you everybody in here thought Zaire Wade was a 4 or 5-star recruit.
Hey, LeBron, what's going on?
But now that it's come out that he's only a 3-star, it goes to show you that it's a lot of cap going on.
Yeah, a lot of.
And I'm with Bronny, but I'm also not with Bronny. Yeah. I feel like that's going to end nasty as well.
A lot of the basketball players' sons really don't have the same career as their fathers. And, watching Zaire and Bronny James, I'm just sitting here like, I'm like, you're okay. Not all that, but
I
pretty
think
good.
I think it's the opposite, right? Of if the player's dad is someone like a LeBron James, right? Superstar, Hall of
Mhm.
Famer. The kid might not pan out, right? Because the expectations are insurmountable. And then it's the guys who are kind of like mid-tier, lower-tier NBA, and then their kid ends up surpassing them. I feel like that's how it
Yeah,
usually
that does happen a lot. But you got to understand, yo, these NBA players are like 1 in a million phenomenons. Like it's in a LeBron
Yeah,
James,
yeah.
that's 1 in a billion. Like that's you got to. A lot of people will put LeBron James as their greatest player of all time. You know how many people have played basketball on this planet, and for LeBron James to be the very best player, there's no way his kid should be even
in
compared
the
to
same
him, or even
universe, right?
even yo,
And it's
don't put that on
different
him.
eras. It's different eras. You guys that say
Yeah.
Kenyon Martin Jr. is better than Kenyon Martin just because we're
No
in the
way.
scoring era, but we all know that that's not even close. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying people are saying that, but
Yeah, I got
I've
you.
yet to see. I mean, Steph and Dale, that was dirty. I mean, I guess Klay Thompson and his dad, that was also dirty. Who else?
You think Sabonis is gonna be better than his dad? That one's kind of tough.
No.
No.
I
That one's
don't.
tough.
Because if you take little Sabonis back in the day,
Getting bullied.
I think there's only one. I think that
His daddy
that's the
doing him
craziest
in.
part. Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Yo,
Hey,
he's
but
killing him.
Sabonis got game though. Nonetheless,
For
Sabonis
sure,
got
but you
game.
can only
Both
be
of
so
them do.
tall.
They
And
do.
Gary Payton, and the thing about Gary Payton and his son, and I played against Gary Payton Jr.
Shout out GP, both of them.
Shout out
with me?
GP. He also had defense. It's just that, bro, if you aren't skilled enough, man, to play in the league, it's gonna hunt you. If you're like a hustle guy in college, a defensive energy motor guy, it's hard for that to translate over to the league unless you make it happen. And it's really hard to guard these guys because I don't think Marcus Smart can play defense, but you guys are giving. I don't think anybody in the league can play defense, but some guys just get that tag by a series of events that have happened in a row. I just think that, like with Marcus Smart, I'm trying to figure out why you guys say all these guys can play defense.
Jack, I don't think it's a matter of, because kind of like how Dub was saying about baseball, it's a sport of failure. Defense is a failure type of thing. Like when you're guarding a KD, we don't even have to do somebody of KD's magnitude. We could do when you're guarding Ish Smith. You're gonna get cooked at some point. You can't stay in front of everybody. So you're gonna get cooked. It's just a matter of who plays hard in and out of every possession. You know,
but I think Avery Bradley can
position.
legit play defense.
Maybe
But he's still gonna get points dropped on his head.
It's like this. Think about it for the offensive side, like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is a great scorer, but he has off nights where he doesn't look like a great scorer. It's the same thing for defensive players. Defensive players have nights where they. Maybe I'll use a different example, but then Kevin Durant. You get my point. You get my point, though. You have defensive players who play great defense for the majority of the time, but then there's times where they get cooked. Like it is what it is. It happens. So you can't.
It
dwell
was
on
funny
those
that
times.
you guys. I need to know Kevin Durant's 3-point percentage the last playoffs because I swear he couldn't make a shot, a 3-pointer. But you guys say he's a top 10 shooter of all time.
He possibly is.
Shooter doesn't have to.
I just never ever thought that. Now that Dale's not on here to just be blasphemous, start getting takes off.
Nah, but he
without any rebuttal. So Dub, without the coercion of Dale right now,
no, I promise
KD's
you.
a top 10 shooter of all
think
time.
Think about it like this. KD doesn't just spot up shoot. KD could spot up shoot. He could pull up from the dribble. Like he could shoot from a deep range. Like
no, he can do all of these things as a conglomerate. It really looks nice. Mm-hmm. But I'm just trying to figure out when I look at percentages, you guys are gonna sit here and tell me that KD's. I just don't think so. And I agree that the context of threes does matter. Same with Luka.
If you're looking at the percentages, then I mean,
I don't know the percentages. I just know in that playoffs last year, every time I thought Kevin Durant, that was the one thing where I was like, Kevin Durant's this guy that you say he is. And every time he had a wide open look, it just never fell.
I mean, you
Kyrie's did.
Who? Because Joe Harris was missing a lot of threes. Is he a good 3-point shooter?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Yes, he is.
Okay, so I mean, even I'm not saying that what you're saying is facts, but even if he is missing threes, I mean, all right, you name it one playoff series. That doesn't go for his whole career.
In Kessy's hand and Rose City Boy said he shot 40% from 3 last year.
Yeah,
Over the season and the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man. Like KD,
I don't know.
believe
I don't know
KD's top
if
10.
it was in the season, but for sure he did in the playoffs.
I believe KD.
On how many
top
attempts?
10.
I don't really care to be right or wrong on this because I kind of figured it was high 30s, but just went out on a limb. I feel like every 3 I seen him shoot, he missed. I caught all the misses. I caught all the bad games. Gets late on the East Coast.
All right. That was care or don't care. Moving on
6.8 attempts. That's okay.
Moving on to the next topic. This one comes via Zach Lowe on ESPN. He put an article together ranking the top 10 most fun teams to watch this season. I'm going to give his list, and then I want to hear your guys' top 10, if it's different at all, or what teams you might swap in, out, or move. So starting from 10, going to 1, he listed the Suns, Pelicans, Bulls, Hawks, Nuggets, Hornets, Warriors, Bucks, Lakers, Nets.
I think the Warriors are always number 1 as far as most fun teams to watch. And then I think it's Nets, Lakers, Bucks, and everybody else is going to be pretty boring. Trae Young, the Mavs didn't even make the list.
Miami didn't even make the list.
Okay, Shaq.
Miami's going to be one of the most boring teams to watch, like they always are.
Oh my God, the disrespect is real. How are they going to be boring? How? What's going to be boring about them? How?
Their personnel.
You tell me you
Kyle
would rather...
Lowry is one of the most boring all-stars you've ever seen in your life.
Yo,
and he's what? Yeah. What you guys say, Dub?
You telling me
is
that
Kyle Lowry boring?
You telling me that you would rather watch? You telling me that you would rather watch the Hornets or the Pelicans?
Yes, I will much rather watch LaMelo. I would much rather watch LaMelo.
Don't look at just players. Don't look at just players.
No, that's what when I think of funness, I'm looking at the players.
The players are the ones playing. What do you mean?
Because we got a bunch of players. We got a bunch of players. We got a bunch of players. We got Tyler Hero. We got Jimmy Butler.
Thanks for the sub, my brother.
We got Bam. Come on now. We got Duncan Robinson shooting over people.
Let's stop the show and acknowledge BZ820.
BZ820
gifting the sub to YSK. And shout out to Spotify listeners. I love you guys. And the Apple listeners.
I love all the audio listeners. I wonder how many people have never watched and only listened.
If we don't get 300 likes on this show, I'm not coming on the next episode. So I hope that the podcast guys can kind of go over to YouTube and just click the like button because I'm really not. The video will be live in how many hours, Jay?
7.5.
Yeah, and I hope you guys. If we don't get 300 likes, I'm seriously not coming on the next episode. And you guys can have fun with Dale.
I'm knocking the Pelicans off this list, by the way.
Me too. I think the Bulls should be top 5. I think the Bulls would be.
I agree. I think the Hornets move to 6. I'll put the Bulls at 5. Since the Pelicans are gone, so
you better put Miami.
I'll put the Mavs in there.
The Mavs. There you go.
But the Mavs for me are 1. So
because I'm putting the Mavs in the top 5. Actually, I'm gonna go Nets, Lakers, Warriors, Bulls, Mavs.
Yo,
I like that.
You guys are all out of your minds if you don't think Miami's not top 5. And I'm like,
what is exciting about the Miami Heat?
And see,
they didn't even make the top 10 on this list. Nobody thinks the Heat are exciting. Remember that Bubbles finals?
Hold on. Let him finish. Hold on, Shaq. Hold on, Shaq.
Great finals.
LeBron, go ahead. Say what you about to say.
All right, but here's my thing: are you guys watching basketball for entertainment, or do you guys like basketball? Like, do you guys watch basketball, or do you just skim through it? Do you guys just, if you want to go watch highlights, then go type in James Harden shooting step back threes and Kyrie Irving crossovers, and go watch Allen Iverson dipsy do and watch N1. I'm like, if
LeBron,
you
what
guys
do you
want
want us to do?
if you like
This
basketball,
top
then
eight-
watch basketball.
let him
Is
finish.
Zach
Let
Lowe's
him
ranking
finish.
the top 10 most
let
fun
him-
teams to watch? LeBron, we never got your top 10 players going into next season. How about we rank
Wait,
back?
whoa.
I can go ahead and I can go ahead and run that up.
You was about to say
Believe that.
something.
Okay,
I'll get
I'll-
into that. I'll
We'll
get
let
into
the
that.
chat know. If the chat wants to hear that, I want to hear it.
The chat just
We'll
needs
see
to
if
be
the
worried about
chat-
where I got Russell Westbrook ranked.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, LeBron.
That's all y'all need to be worried about. First off. Second off, I'm like, look, all right, Miami's for sure in the top 10. But teams like the Hornets, and this is kind of to, piggyback off what you said, Dub. Teams like the Hornets and the Pelicans, I understand why they're in that top 10. Because players like Zion and players like LaMelo, or those are the players we love to see watch because they're flashy players and they're going to do something exciting. But if we're going to have them in there, John Morant needs to be in there too. And the Grizzlies is a great team. So I think John Morant's must-see TV too.
I like
I'm not
that.
mad at that.
I like that. I would rather watch the Grizzlies than the Nuggets, I think. Just from an entertaining perspective.
Yeah.
From
At first,
entertainment, but I'd rather watch the Nuggets for
Jokic is pretty entertaining.
I don't know if I'd call him
And I feel like
entertaining.
Embiid is
He's
too.
a great basketball player to watch. But
His passes are
entertaining?
always phenomenal. Like when you hear he has 11 assists, you're like, how? And they start reeling off all of his like highlights in his fire. Same with Embiid.
the Sixers for sure need to be in here too, especially when Ben
Why
gets
would I
back.
want to see the Suns?
Yeah, I agree. Suns got to get off this list.
Yeah, fast too.
The Pelicans might need to go too.
The Pelicans were gone before I
Pelicans.
Before I even got to the-
he has the Nuggets 6.
It's really all Zion. That's the only reason why the Pelicans is on the list.
Right.
And the
obviously.
Hornets is all LaMelo. So I'm saying
No.
like,
You serious?
yes, it's mainly LaMelo.
Come on. It's not just Melo. They got some young athletes on that team.
They
that are
do.
fun to
They
watch.
definitely do. They definitely.
Who's the
do.
dude that's dunking on everybody? What's his name?
PJ Washington.
Miles Bridges.
Miles
Miles
Bridges.
Is PJ Washington that one guy?
Shaq.
I
That
abhor
one.
his move.
That
Oh.
one guy.
Should have wiped it.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Everybody wants to act like these rappers out here instead of having a happy home.
LeBron, you want to give us your top 10 going into next year? Players?
Top 10 going into next year. Hold on, let me dig in my notes. Get to me after next topic. I've got this somewhere, believe me.
Where are we at? 2 hours?
Oh, wait. Here we go. I got it right here.
Perfect.
You better do some editing.
I'm not doing
You sure you don't want to wait? You sure you don't want to wait?
No, I'm finna give it to you guys
Okay. All right.
straight, no chase. All right, number one. And you guys get out of your bags. I want all of you guys to go look in the mirror and do some soul searching. He literally ran through all of your favorite players en route to a championship, got finals MVP, got defensive player of the year.
Hold on, Ron. Wait a second.
Please, thank you for talking to me.
Dynamic C25. He just subscribed to tier 1. Had to shout him out for the Spotify listeners and the Apple listeners so they know what's going on in the chat. Carry on.
My
Hey.
wayward son.
He just saved you guys from the soliloquy of a lifetime. But look, though, keep it short and simple. Giannis is number one. Can we all just get out our bags, please? I know you guys want to crown KD. I know you guys want to. No, it's Giannis. It's Giannis. Number two, all right, LeBron. Number three, all right, I'll stop. KD. Okay, KD's number 3. Number 4, I'm going to go with Steph. Number 5, and this is where things start getting sticky, and this is when everybody starts getting mad at me. This is when everybody gets
Yo, just stop. Yo, just say it. Just say it, please.
Number 5's Jokic. It's the MVP.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Number 6 is Joel. Number 7. I'm like, I don't understand why it always has to be so much flack, why everybody hates him because it's a turnover or this, and this. The man has averaged a triple-double for as long as y'all been paying attention to basketball, he's been averaging a triple-double, all right? I'm like, can we stop? Led the league in assists, About to win a championship this year. Number 7 is Russell Westbrook. You guys might not want to put him in your top 15. You're drunk. Okay, you're drunk. As an individual talent, you're crazy. You're bonkers.
Okay.
Yo,
Number 8, James
I'm with
Harden.
you.
Number 9, Dame. JD, you're gonna be tight at me too. Number 10. Number 10, Luka. Number 10, Luka. I want to say D Book, but number 10, Luka.
At least he's on your list.
Barely. Somebody hit me up on IG and they brought up Dame.
I've heard this so many times, and every time I hear it, I'm just sitting here like,
When are
LeBron, you're
when are we gonna
wild.
tell the truth? When are we gonna tell the truth about Damian Lillard?
What are you talking about? The truth?
Hmm.
Wait. What are you talking about? The
I
truth?
want to hear it.
Wait, what truth is this?
I'm curious too. Now that you've piqued my interest.
And by the way, Bradley Beal should be number 10 too, but that's a topic for another day.
Don't mention Bradley Beal in the top 10.
Yo,
Listen, I'm gonna give
put on
you
a
the
Wizards
top
jersey. Are you
10.
gonna average 30?
I'm gonna give you guys right now the starting 5 empty stat guys.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard. Those are 3 huge.
How is Damian Lillard empty stats when his
Hold
game
on.
translates to winning?
How many did you just give?
He gave
I
3.
gave 3.
Keep going.
So we got Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, Luka Doncic. Well, I want to throw at the 5 because this is really easy.
Can you start from the top? All I heard was Russell Westbrook, and then I left. Can you do that again? I'm assuming you changed the top person.
Ooh, Goat Mamba hit it right on the head, but I'm a cat guy, but damn. Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, Luka Doncic, and Goat Mamba wants me to throw Karl Anthony Towns, and that's like low-hanging fruit.
You gotta
But
bring him up.
those are the top 5 empty stat guys. We can't say Zach LaVine because Zach LaVine literally was carrying his team to the playoffs. How was that?
I'm glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that because then you cannot
got
mention.
COVID.
Then you cannot mention
Yes, I
Damian
can.
Lillard. No, you cannot.
Yes, I
This
can because
man
I
did
can't.
not
I
have-
can't.
No,
Hold on. I can't.
No.
What round did Dame go to last season?
No,
What round
did
did?
No.
Can I ask you?
No.
Can we play the yes or? Can we play the one word answer question? I mean,
You said Zach
the one
LaVine.
word
You
answer.
Hey,
said Zach
Shaq,
LaVine
yip,
was
yip.
gonna bring it. You said
I
Zach
need.
LaVine.
Hold on.
Hold
I
on.
need a name for the
No.
one word.
No. Hold on. You said Zach
We're
LaVine
about
was
to
bringing
get
his
Oppa
team
in
to
here,
the
bro.
playoffs, right? You said Zach LaVine was
Mhm.
bringing his team to the playoffs. CJ McCollum and Nurkic was hurt for a large portion of the season. Damian Lillard did not fall out of the playoffs while he was in the Western Conference. I don't think he even fell under a 6 or 7 seed. So how are
Mhm.
those empty stats when he's doing those things without 2 of his best players?
First off, Zach LaVine didn't even qualify for this
Comes Oppa.
because of COVID. We know that.
Oh
Dub,
man,
that is your same argument you use for anything Miami Heat. So
Yo.
it's a little
Hey, JD.
nasty. It is.
JD, you
but
gotta throw your
I'm
ass in.
using it.
Yip.
Go
There he
ahead.
goes.
I'm
Look at Oppa
using it.
go.
But Zach LaVine still wasn't empty stats because what he did was like the splits that he did it on was much better than everybody except Dame.
I'm not even calling
the-
it empty stats. I'm
splits-
saying
his
that
splits
you
were better
cannot
than
say
Dame's, weren't
that Dame. You
I
cannot
just
sit
feel
here and say
like
that Dame was an
okay.
empty
I
stat
think
guy
empty
and not Zach
stats.
LaVine.
Okay, empty stats is the wrong word. Let's go the starting 5 underachievers.
Oh,
You know, give us this list again because I'm here for this.
Yo,
Russell
Shaq,
Westbrook,
Shaq.
Damian
yo,
Lillard.
You are a nasty guy. You know that.
Luka Doncic, Karl Anthony Towns, 1000%.
Yo,
And I don't even want to throw Bradley Beal in there because it's so fresh and he really never even had an opportunity to kind of, but he did though. He did. So he's on there. Him and John Wall made the playoffs several times.
No, not everybody.
Luka
Some people
underachieved because
has-
you guys, he's been eliminated from the first round 2 years in a row by the same exact team, by the Terminator. But
No,
Dame, boy, he's starting at the one.
Dame,
You talk about underachieving and choosing to underachieve.
Choosing.
I gotta sit here and look at.
No,
I
he
gotta sit here and
chose.
look
He
at
chose.
Russell Westbrook for a
He
year
chose.
because Damian
Yeah.
Lillard doesn't want to be selfish.
Dame and Bradley Beal both chose. They chose.
So
because
I don't trust Bradley Beal on any team.
Yo,
I do not trust Bradley Beal
go ahead,
anywhere in the
because
league.
I know what you're about to say, and I'm gonna give you 3 examples.
you're
and they
blaming
all
a
play in the same
guy.
team.
You're
They all
telling
play
a
in the
guy
same
For being
team.
loyal?
for
They all play in the same.
Yeah. Because this is the
Loyal
game
to
we're playing.
who?
You literally praise KD for going to Golden State and doing that to LeBron.
I've
But now
never
you're trying to play.
praised
Now
it.
you're trying to play ethics committee.
I've never praised him for doing that.
Yo,
I've never on this show praised.
Yeah,
KD
you
for doing
said
what he did.
they just mad.
I-
Was this your favorite line,
I
Dale? But
say-
you and Dale really think y'all cooking? They just mad. You're just mad because LeBron didn't get them rings because KD went to the Warriors.
And that's a fact.
Yeah,
but those are
we
facts.
are. What are you gonna say about it?
But those are facts.
It rubs us the wrong. Yes,
Well, I'm not
But how
praising
can
No,
you
it
glorify
does.
that?
It really does. It does.
So how could you glorify that, but then say
But I'm not
Dame is-
glorifying. I'm just acknowledging.
Dame's the man
I'm,
for staying?
I'm acknowledging a fact. I don't glorify KD for joining. I don't glorify him for that. Not at all. But the facts are that a lot of people hate KD because he kept LeBron from winning rings. I'm not going to deny that fact.
Do you know how special you have to be loyal in the NBA and win?
It's not. What is the
Very.
case? When have we seen it?
Very
When
special.
LeBron went back to Cleveland?
But you
We've
guys
seen
are
it with
blaming.
MJ.
You guys are blaming.
We've
Was,
seen
the
it
was
with
guy.
that a
Dirk.
loyal move? Him
We've
going
seen it with
back to
Kobe.
Cleveland?
But hold on, you guys are
No.
blaming the guy for.
And we've seen it with
Portland not
LeBron.
building-
Touche, LeBron.
No,
He went back and got the
wasn't
city the
loyal.
first win.
That was
Seen it with Giannis. You know how much of a special talent you have to be? We're talking about 4 potential top 10 of all time. Giannis, MJ, Dirk, Kobe.
Yeah.
KG.
Sure.
No, KG. No, never mind. No.
No. It just doesn't
Paul
happen.
Pierce?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yo,
Hakeem.
so you guys mean to tell me that Dame and Bradley Beal can't go join? I don't know.
Steph.
You guys throw a great team that those two can just go to and join it.
He
I mean,
should.
We
He
could say the
should,
Sixers.
but he
We could
doesn't.
say those two. Those two can go to the Sixers as free agents. They could have been did that.
Duncan, Tim Duncan, for sure.
Oh my
They-
God! If they went to the Sixers, it would be a wrap.
You see what I'm saying?
feel like-
so it's
I honestly feel
everybody
like-
can pull a KD move. That's like that wasn't anything special to go to the best team. Bradley Beal can go
if we're
play for the
talking
Warriors
about
right now if he
loyalty,
wanted to.
If we're talking about loyalty, I don't think Damian Lillard means more to Portland than Reggie Miller did to the Pacers. So for me, in my mind, I look like, Dame, why are you choosing to be so loyal? You know that you need help. You know you don't even have a franchise that wants to provide the funds to bring in 2 more max players and then go over the luxury cap. So what are we talking about right now?
But you're blaming the guy for the team not building enough composition around him. You're blaming him for the team not doing the job.
No. I'm blaming him for staying under those circumstances. So you're telling me that James Harden gets all of this. Look at the players that James Harden has had the opportunity to play with over the years, and look at the players that Damian Lillard, and then Damian Lillard looks at the CP3 and Devin Book run and says, I seen them go to the finals. I see that it's possible. Bro, if you think that the universe is going to split open like that again, we all left our bodies last year. Literally, D-Book and CP3 went up against the ghost of every seeded team in front of them. They all were a shell of themselves. And Damian Lillard, I just think there's something wrong. He looks at that situation and thinks that he can do that. Dame, do you know how many players have to get injured on the Lakers for you to beat them? 3.
But it's not his fault though, bro.
Yes,
It's
is.
not.
He signed
When you
that
talking-
max contract.
When you
That's the same
guys
thing I was saying with Kyrie.
Beating
You
Paul
have a
George and the
choice.
Clippers.
You have a choice to sign your contract or not. He didn't have to take that max money and go back to Portland.
but listen,
He could have
if-
waited and became a
You
free
know
agent.
you're not beating
listen,
Jokic.
this is
and
this
it's
is what y'all
nasty.
doing. This is what y'all doing, and this is really nasty. You guys keep blaming the guy for the team not building. You guys are blaming the guy for not leaving and saying that he underachieved for
So why wouldn't
for
he
not
leave?
leaving.
Dub, you left your ex, right?
But how is that under?
Did
Yeah, I
you leave your
did.
ex? But
I
you had
definitely
you had the choice to stay, but you decided to leave because
These
she
are
wasn't
facts,
giving you.
boy.
She wasn't giving you what you needed.
This is
This is an intervention.
Yes, it
Whether
is.
you
See the
like it
point
or
I'm trying
not.
to make?
It is,
Son.
Dub.
Look, now if she,
I'm gonna
if
need you
she-
to get off the good stuff.
Now,
I'm gonna need you
if
to.
if she comes back calling, I know you're gonna pick up. Okay.
Yeah,
I know you're
yeah.
gonna pick up. When she comes back calling and she's saying, I'm not changing my ways and I'm not doing this, she might say she's going to, but you know her tactics, you know her manipulative ways, and you know she's not gonna change her certain things. Are you gonna go running back to her knowing that she's not gonna provide what you need as a man?
Yo, I am so
Dame
sick.
knows the
Yo,
city of Portland
you hit
is
a
not
low
gonna
blow.
get it done for him.
You definitely hit
They
a low
know.
blow. That's wild to me, but I love it. I love it a lot because all of that happened. And you know what? Fuck that shit. But we're not gonna get into that. Come on, man. Nah, my bad, bro. Come on, you gonna get me in my bag, bro.
Don't get
wrong with
emotional
you?
and sentimental. We're talking
Nah.
about the situation. Dame does
Nah.
not. Dame needs to
Yep,
be.
yep.
On, he needs to do the same thing Kyrie did. He needs to do the same thing James did, and he should have took a page out of KD's book and ran to the best team that he possibly can because they're not going to get it done for him. Look, if playing with Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, and all the other players that KD played with in OKC and going to the conference finals and losing when you're up 3-1, KD, if that wasn't good enough, then what do you?
And
What makes you
Russell
think it's
also
gonna be
went
good
to the
enough
finals.
for Dame?
He also went to the finals with KD and James Harden. So
Exactly.
you can't compare that to Damian Lillard. We have never seen anything. It's literally just imagine if Kobe never made it out of the second round, he wouldn't be Kobe. But if Dame was out here doing all the things that Kobe did, we would be calling him the third coming of MJ. It's sad, but it's the truth.
Nah, I just
Carmelo's
I just don't see how
Like,
you
keep
could just.
Carmelo out of this
I just don't see how you could label a guy as an underachiever just because he wouldn't leave his team.
because
I don't
he
think that's
could have
fair.
left.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair at all.
You can stay all you want to, but if you
But
got the opportunity.
But the analogy that you're using, LeBron, honestly, you coming like Portland hasn't done anything.
They
for
have
Dame.
failed him.
Portland
miserably.
has. So it's like this.
That's the
I'll
problem.
use an analogy. I'll use a different analogy. You
Mhm.
have a girl that's just doing things for you, but it's just not the
What
the
is
right
she doing?
thing.
What, like
Doing
what?
thi- oh my
Okay,
god.
let's not get nasty, but go on.
Nah. So it's like she instead of you wanting her to cook for you, she cleans for you. Instead of you wanting for her to take you for rides or something
So
like that.
why
she
all
wants
these
you to
other? So
walk.
why all these
So
other
she's just not-
superstars able
so
to
she's
get
doing
cooking,
something.
cleaning,
She's doing something for you. It's just not the thing that you
maid
want.
service?
Like, come on.
Why are these other teams, all these other superstars able to get that, but Dame's not?
Dub, if we're talking about a girl, I want her to sock it to my pocket like a full speed rocket. Okay. I want to be driving a Benz. I want to be living in a mansion. I want all the flashy things. Okay. Dame is not going to get that if he stays in Portland. Bradley Beal's not going to get that if he stays in Washington. Do what KD did and take the first thing smoking to your best destination. That Dub, if you can go back to your ex, or if you can go get with what's her name?
Got it.
Kylie. Let's say Kylie breaks up with Travis, and you could get with your ex or Kylie. Where are you going?
Of course, I'm going with
like
Kylie.
a full speed rocket. Okay,
Of course, but I'm not.
That's
I
a
mean,
fact,
I'm not
Hold on,
going.
Shaq.
I'm not
Are you
going to Kylie.
condoning? Are you condoning this behavior of
what, trading up?
like Dame going to a better team? Are you condoning this?
But understand.
But why is it an
1000%.
issue with KD? Does it?
No. There's a huge difference between what Dame could potentially do and what KD did. KD seems to always do this at a high level.
But LeBron,
Brooklyn guys.
Nobody does it better than KD.
These Brooklyn guys are different, but I'm like, now we can finally get it off. Now that Dale's not on the podcast. Shout out to Delroy.
Y'all funny. No, but back to your point, man. I ain't going, be with Kylie, but I might give her a little, something. But when it comes to being with Kylie,
And then she
I'm not
leaves
gonna
because
be.
she's like, well, I don't need this anymore.
Nah, I ain't going with her. You
1000%. Now
crazy.
she's on Golden State.
Nah, you crazy. She just for fun, and she could be on for Golden State. It is what it is. But Dame is like It's
You
like, bro,
talking real spicy right now,
That's
Dub.
wild, Dub. Are you fucking up? Would you stop, bro?
I promise you, bro. Nah,
You
I promise
promise
you.
me what?
I
What? I
promise
gotta
you.
hear this.
I promise you, bro. If that was a real life scenario, I promise you that I
What
would
do you
go.
promise me?
That I would not try to be with Kylie. Hell no. It's just for fun.
If she
JD.
hopped in your DMs right now, Dub, we
JD.
would never see you again. It would
I
be
promise
Kylie's
you.
choice.
I promise you. I promise you. I
Welcome to
promise you.
Player's choice.
Hell no.
Kylie's.
I promise you. I
Dub,
promise you that.
Dub,
I
what?
promise you.
Based off of what?
Please, Dub. I got
Based off just I mean no. This ain't
she's a
this is
billionaire, right?
basketball. This is basketball. This is basketball talk. We ain't going to get into that. So if you want to do another podcast,
We have
talking
gotten
about
into this plenty of episodes, and you are just being nuts right now.
Nah, it's just my personal thing. Like if I'm looking for a relationship,
What's your
with
personal
somebody-
thing? What?
If I'm looking for a
Uh-huh.
relationship with somebody, I don't care about how somebody looks or the title that somebody has. It's really
Like
just
that, Dub.
it's really just if somebody really down for me or not. I don't care who you are. Honestly, if you're not
So
really
if
down
she
for
said she was down for you, then
me, I
what?
ain't believing her for 1 second. She got to prove that.
But so okay, so say that, Dub. You got some type of vendetta against it.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
Your
It's
whole
just-
move. You couldn't wait for that question to be asked. I don't even know why you feel this way.
Listen.
Oh no, I've
Who
always
told
felt
you
way.
that?
No, I've always felt that way. That you shouldn't be getting into anything, or you shouldn't be putting into something that really you won't know that's down for you. You feel me? So you gotta
So
go.
my logic is you're 0 for 100 the way you've been doing it. But you're telling me if somebody established who makes money, who's a boss in her own right, you can say what you want about Kylie, but she's not here tricking around. She ain't got this, and that out here for
don't know
everybody to
that.
see. She seems to be doing it the right way. I think
I
we
don't
would
know.
know. I think we would know. Based
don't-
on who she is, I think we would see it. So you're
Nah.
taking somebody regular who doesn't make any money for you versus Kylie. This is the
without-
society we live in.
as long as she down for me and ride for me, I have no
And
problem.
that's why the divorce rate is so high. You would think it's about love, but it's really about money. Because once you get married, it's a business deal. And if you're on the short
Wait
end
a
of the
minute.
stick,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Rocky.
Wait a minute. What? So just because a woman is making money, I have to go ahead and jump ship?
no,
and-
I'm looking
That's
at
what you're saying?
potential suitors. I'm looking at
Potential
potential suitors.
suitors.
Like when we brought you into Player's Choice, just how we give everybody one clean run at being on the show. We like what we seen in you, Dub. But
Yeah.
with your logic, we should just kick you off and just keep on bringing on people. Somebody much more loyal. Somebody I don't know who, but I'm just saying we gave you a chance. We didn't know who you were.
No. I'm not saying that you don't give them a chance. What I'm saying is that you always keep in your mind that, all right, we got to see where this person's head. I'm not saying that completely kick them to the curb, but you have to, go through some tests with them. You feel me? See where their head's at. Get a feel for them. You know what I mean? I ain't
Yeah.
saying
So you'll pick the broke girl who says, Dub, I believe in you. I want to be with you. But Kylie
1000%.
DMs you and says, Dub, I believe in you. I like what you're doing over there at PC. I believe in you.
Well, pause.
Yeah.
Because if I get both of those questions, I need to test this out to see what's really true and what's really not. Because a lot of people
Okay, so
could be
how you
talking
know?
out. We
Clearly,
have to
she's
see.
shown that she's
We have to
loyal.
see.
Clearly,
Which
we've
one?
seen that she's
Which
loyal.
one? Which one?
Kylie, we've seen she's loyal.
We don't know that. We don't know the true story, bro. We don't. We never
We don't
know.
But
We don't know.
I know the truth. Do you have a girlfriend now? I know
Hell
that
no.
true story.
And I
Exactly.
love
You
it.
seem
And I
like
love
you
it.
have been. See, you misogynistic. see, Dub, I'm trying to help you out as somebody who's been through the ringer. That's
Listen,
it.
And this is
Take
why
the
Damian
established
Lillard
one.
needs to get out of Portland.
And this is why Dame needs to go to LA.
Needs to.
Oh my god. Okay, we're at 2.5 hours. I want to get to at least one of these viewer submit topics. We can get to
Let's
as
get to
many as
all
we
of 'em.
can, but I want to try and do this on as many episodes as possible moving forward. Make sure you join our Discord if you are not already in our Discord. So that means if you're watching now on Twitch, Discord down in the bio or exclamation point Discord, join the Discord. If you're watching on YouTube, down in the bio. If you're watching on or listening on Spotify, Apple, I'm going to need you to join this Discord so that you can send us user-submitted topics that you want to try and get us to talk about on the show, and we'll try to get to them every episode moving forward. If we don't every episode, we'll try and get to them when we can. So this first one comes from HogLife870 on IG. One has to go. Damian Lillard, Steph, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, Klay Thompson.
I can't see it in front of me. Okay. One has to go?
Mm-hmm.
Ray Allen, you're gone, buddy.
What?
I might have to. Damn, we was just talking about him too. I may just have
There's
to
no
go.
way you're telling me Ray Allen's a better player than Reggie Miller. You guys, Reggie Miller's a better player than Klay
Whoa.
Thompson.
Wait. Are we going by player or are we going by 3-point shooting?
Both. How about that one? Both.
Wait, Shaq, shouldn't Dame have to go off this? Because he's an empty stats guy?
I mean, he is an empty stats guy, but he's still better than Ray Allen. What are we talking about right now?
Shooter?
Wait a minute.
This is the shooter
what are we
edition.
doing? Yeah, I
Got
thought.
you.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're reeling it back in. I thought we were just talking about players. My bad. Okay.
Shooter edition, my bad.
Okay. Ray Allen, you back. Steph's there. Clay's there. Reggie Miller's there. Dame is gone. Yeah, you're right. Dame is gone.
Yeah.
He over here.
I feel like
confused
Reggie's-
You put me on a spin for a second because you really had me like confused.
This is
I
what he
was like,
does. He's like that little glass plate in the microwave. Just spinning around. And you're
context
sitting on
bender.
him like a bowl of chili, just going in a circle.
Dale Wood.
Dirty as hell.
What you got, LeBron?
Ain't cleaned it in weeks. Shut the hell up.
Real rap. Mama be tight at you right now. Yo. Man, this is tough. And it's recency bias just killing me. Oh my God. And it's about to, recency bias is taking me all the way to the promised land. Reggie, sorry. You're gone.
Wow.
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 Wow. I don't even know what to say to that.
Who'd you say, Dub, or did you?
Dame. I said Dame.
Shout out to HogLife870. Thank you for sending that to us. This one comes from Carlos Mendoza on IG. Which NBA player would win Squid Game? Have you guys seen it?
I have seen Squid Game. Is this only NBA players playing?
Current NBA players.
Like out of everybody in the league, they're all in one room.
Yeah. Every player, every active player.
Who would win it?
Yep.
I'm just getting KD vibes. I just am.
I knew it. I knew you was gonna say it. I knew it.
I do. LeBron has too many haters. So somebody from the back is KD's gonna make sure LeBron gets out of there towards the middle. Kyrie's gonna sacrifice himself for the greater good of the game. These are facts. So in KD, he gives me manipulator vibes. So I feel like KD's the smartest. I feel like KD is the smartest one to win.
Not a bad take, I guess.
I haven't seen Squid Game. I can't comment on this.
Ron, who you got?
Westbrook is getting first rounded. No, he's gonna win red light, green light.
Yeah, he's the first one to cross.
Yeah, actually,
I don't know. Him stopping on a dime would be
It might
something to
actually
see.
be LeBron to be the first one to cross because he's the oldest.
Maybe.
yeah,
Maybe he's the most
that's between
wisest.
you guys.
Draymond.
LeBron's gonna be the old man that comes back at the end, like I planned this whole thing for you, KD, so you can be mentioned with the greats.
Oh Jesus.
Spoiler alert.
Ron, did you
LeBron?
say someone?
Oh, I haven't seen it either. Thanks, Shaq.
Oh.
Can't wait to see that old guy.
Wait, what did he
Hey.
say? I didn't even hear what he said. You gave a spoiler? I don't even know who I would have.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I said LeBron's gonna be the old man that comes back in to give KD his mentioning with the goats. He did that for KD.
I feel like LeBron might win this.
LeBron is the sacrificial lamb.
I feel like LeBron could win this. Which two? Oh, this comes from JT.
LeBron
Twitter.
on that glass challenge, he's gonna choose to go
Yeah.
first.
Yo, quit
I don't want to see
spoiling.
that. Oh,
This comes from JT on Twitter. He also stepped into the
Justin.
Clubhouse before Players' Choice tonight.
Shout out JT. Hey, JT been coming with some fire in Clubhouse.
He asked this
Oh,
maybe he
question
needs to-
again.
Wait, and JT said to anybody, if this is the same JT from Louisiana, he said to anybody, if you feeling froggy and got something to say, or you know you want to lace him up, he said pull up to Louisiana and he'll give anybody that work.
Oh, so he's a hooper.
Supposedly, that's the rumor.
Check for Popeyes. Is that Louisiana? Is that Louisiana? Is
think
Popeyes
so.
Louisiana?
I think so.
Bro, the freaking jingle just went off in my head when you said Louisiana.
JD, you know it's a lot more going on in Louisiana than Popeyes, right?
Yeah, and anything else you want to say, JD? You
I don't-
usually
I-
corner yourself in these situations.
I just realized after saying that, like, that sounded
No, it's
like
fine.
some racial
Let's pick another
context.
location. What about Alabama? Ring any bells?
Uh-huh.
Alabama
Wait.
sounds like.
Okay. All right.
Yo,
My face is
yo,
on fire, bro.
yo, as it should be. When I think of Alabama, LaRon, name me 5 states right now, and I'm gonna think of the first thing that comes to my mind, and none of them will be Popeyes.
Bro, because the Louisiana, the commercial.
It is Louisiana. It's Popeyes,
okay.
Louisiana.
Louisiana fried
LaRon,
chicken.
name me
commercial.
5. Name me 5 things. It won't be as sketch as JD's. Name me 5 states right now. I'm gonna count
Okay.
them on my hand.
All right, Florida.
That makes you think of fried chicken.
Florida.
Oh, that
bath
makes me think of
salts.
fried chicken.
No, I would never bring up fried. I'm gonna think of the first thing that comes to my head
Bath
when I
salts.
think of
I
the
want to play
state?
this game too.
really, JD. I'm taking your angle. I'm going George W. Bush
And
What,
from
with Florida?
Florida.
still in the election.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
Keep going.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. The
I
mafia.
think of Vince Carter. I'm not gonna lie.
I think of the Nets. When I think of New
I
Jersey,
think of the Nets.
Yeah,
I think of the
Mafia.
Nets for sure.
Tough. All right. Go ahead, Jay. You give him one.
I'm in this game.
Yeah,
Oh.
you give us a
Oh.
state though. You come with one too.
A state?
What? How is that a game?
All right,
Jordan, don't
LeBron,
answer. You guys
LeBron,
got to
you-
give us the states.
all right,
Yeah,
LeBron,
right.
you give him the next
Well,
one.
the
Give him
chat
next
is
one.
giving us states.
Give him the
All
next
right.
one.
Let's go with just for sake of it. Let's go with Las Vegas.
Gambling.
That was easy
Yeah,
though.
the strip.
All
the
right,
strip.
all right.
That's. Do you want the game to be
I
over?
got you. I got you.
Whoa,
Texas.
Yeah, you trying to move on?
Texas.
You don't like this game?
Texas.
Texas?
Hmm,
Longhorns.
that's where your brain goes.
I don't know. I'm just trying to say the
Mine
quickest thing, bro.
also
Say it.
Went
immediate.
back to George Bush, but I have a problem.
Well, George Bush is
All right.
also from Texas, isn't he? So it makes sense.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah, he
That's
did
why.
a
That's why
lot.
when you said George Bush, I was like,
Yeah,
okay, let's
Florida.
let's go Georgia.
Georgia.
Mm.
Georgia. That's literally.
Yeah,
what
that's
it
what
goes.
that's what I think of. JD, you think of a lot of black things, and I can appreciate that.
That's because that's what I grew up
I'm not
on,
mad
bro.
at it. I don't want to say Indiana because you might take it too far.
I actually don't know anything about Indiana except for the Pacers.
Ohio. What's
So
that?
you wait, JD. So where do you think this is sad, JD? Because now I've cornered you. Where do you think the KKK originated?
From Indiana, really?
Go watch
I didn't know
Selma.
that either. I didn't
know that.
Dude, I'm
either.
a,
I don't know much about the
watch
KKK.
Selma.
I've never really.
yo.
Wanted
Listen,
to-
I'm coming with nothing but facts in February for Black History Month. Every show, I'm gonna give a nice little fact
Please, yes.
to open the
I
show.
love that. I love that.
That's heat. That's so much heat.
Yeah. Y'all want to give one more?
Yeah, go one more. Love that
Mm,
chicken from Popeyes. I love that commercial.
Yo, no, we gotta say Kentucky because I just gotta see if it
Kentucky.
all
Kentucky
comes
Fried
full
Chicken.
circle.
Oh, Kentucky
Okay,
Fried
I just
Chicken.
had, I just had to see if it all came full
That's-
circle.
JD,
that-
just say you're down with the black culture. I can respect that.
Oh. And I feel like people are gonna take that so
Oh,
wrong, dude.
man.
The
I-
Louisiana
No, they
Popeyes
won't.
one.
They will. They
I just
will,
love
for
that
sure.
jingle, bro.
Damn, you making me want to go get some Popeyes now. I'm
Had,
starving.
had
Yo,
Popeyes
yo,
for the first time, like
Popeyes-
in the summer. Oh my god, I like it more than Chick-fil-A.
You had it for the first time?
They don't have any like super close to
Oh yeah,
Listen,
they don't.
there is no Popeyes like Popeyes in the country of Turkey, just like there is no KFC like KFC in Russia. And I'll just leave it at that. Actually, KFC in Greece is decent. But those two places, boy, it's not even the same menu. But boy, when you guys were fighting over crispy chicken spicy sandwiches, I was laughing.
Dang, that got me started.
All right. So this one again from JT on Twitter. Which two?
Wait. Really quick. Where do we rate IHOP? Like 1 out of 10.
Oh my God.
I haven't had IHOP since I was like in high school.
I think their pancakes is banging. I love their pancakes.
I love
that's
IHOP.
all they have.
Yeah,
they had the IHOP
they got,
burger.
like,
Are you
burger.
kidding me?
I was gonna say they
With
got
the
burgers.
beer battered
Yeah.
onion rings.
That's weird.
Nah, I've never had a burger from IHOP.
KFC
Shaq,
in America
also-
is the most disgusting thing ever in
Shaq,
life.
I don't trust your taste buds because after every game you wanted to go to Applebee's.
Applebee's
I'm
is
cultured
fire.
now.
What are you talking
Applebee's is
about?
Thank you, Dub.
Applebee's
Thank you,
is
Dub.
all right.
What you get, the appetizers?
God, bro, he got the
I
shrimp
pre-
Alfredo every time.
It was fire.
Oh,
it
really?
was fire.
You gotta get the spinach artichoke dip.
Bro,
Man,
no,
let's
of course you got the
let's at
spinach
least go to
artichoke dip.
Olive
Stop
Spinach
Garden
arguing,
if
artichoke
he's
Dub.
gonna
I'm
get a
telling you, I
noodle
promise
dish.
you, I didn't think I
Yo,
would like it
JD,
either.
You
JD,
know
I'm with
who
you.
has
I'm
the
with
best
you.
menu? Dave and Buster's has an incredible menu.
Makes no sense.
Hey, speaking of David Buster's, you know
And
what's
Chuck E.
really
Cheese
overhyped?
pizza,
Chuck E. Cheese pizza is different.
I would
boy.
kill for KFC in New
Alright.
Zealand. I swear to you, I would.
In New Zealand.
King_Kobe, I would kill for KFC in New Zealand. It sounds like, oh my God. I bet it's so fire. And Dave and Buster's has a great menu and cocktails, Dub.
Really?
Cocktails amazing. Cocktails nuts.
Wait,
said
Dub,
really.
how don't you have the Dub drink? What's your ingredients? You need to
What do you
think
mean?
about that so I can start getting the Dub. It's just whatever you prefer.
Dub.
I drink
Give me the
straight.
Dub.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a triple shot and some
I
ice.
just-
Absinthe.
I just drink straight. I drink straight everything, like
You
straight to the
chase-
head.
He chases
Remy.
everything out
Dub,
with air.
stop.
I'm serious. That's what I
It's
do.
easier ways in Dub, it's better ways to get drunk than just drinking straight.
Show me.
That's so
It's
stressful.
called rum and cokes at the craps table, baby.
I
There you
hate
go.
rum and coke.
Dub, I'm gonna see you sooner than later. I'm gonna show you.
Nah,
I'm gonna
show
put
it.
you on some things.
You gonna
I
have
feel
to.
like
'cause
KFC is good everywhere except America, and it's starting to make me mad.
That's so interesting. And I haven't had
And yo, when
KFC
you're
in
drinking
forever.
KFC in America is really nasty. I
It's
literally tried
nasty
it this
as hell.
summer. Me and my wife almost threw up.
It
Like, the
just
bread
gives
on
me,
it
like
is
super
so-
greasy, like
It
It's
is
soggy.
It's two different type of grease. Like, it's just the bread.
the only
Everywhere when you're
actually, you know why I don't go to QFC anymore? Because if I'm gonna go get chicken, bro, I'm going to Azel's or Heaven Sent.
They don't know about Ezels.
Bro,
I would
Hey,
never.
they don't.
Bro.
Ezels
they
is
do
extremely
not know about
overrated.
Ezels.
What?
What?
My throat just hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's y'all.
I don't
Hey,
area.
see,
know why.
Shaq.
I don't
Hey,
know
Shaq.
about that.
You wasn't around when they had not the Ezels and Skyway. When they had the Ezels and the CD, you wasn't around for that. So you know, you was still out in Indiana. You know, running through cornfields.
Where do you
or
think?
Whatever y'all
Where do
was
you
doing
think?
out
Where do you
there.
think? Where do you think I grew up at in Seattle?
Shaq, I know. We know you
It
went
was
to Cleveland
the
High
Central
School.
District.
Okay,
Bro,
I know,
no
but I'm
way.
saying you wasn't quite there yet when it. You know, you came a little bit later. You wasn't even around for Catfish
Bro,
Corner.
that
was
flaky,
What?
That
I wasn't
you? Never
around for
went to Catfish
catfish.
Corner.
flaky
I went to
chicken
Catfish Corner.
in the
Okay,
rolls.
alright.
God, yo,
The
stop.
rolls.
Mm.
What about the rolls, Shaq? What about the rolls?
No, first off, I don't. Well, the rolls. That's what I thought Ezell's was known for. That's first off. Second off,
Oh,
if we're
it's
talking
different.
about biscuits, the best biscuits is Red Lobster, and it's
Yes.
not even close.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank
I've
you.
heard
Me and
about
Dub
them.
were on
I've
the
been there
same-
like one time when
Yo,
I
Red
need to go
Lobster
again.
is so
Hey.
good. Their biscuits is so
Red
good.
Lobster is fire, and their linguine, their seafood linguine, like is also good. I'm a pasta guy. But I don't
Yeah,
like fettuccine
seafood
noodles.
pasta. All you eat is seafood.
Spaghetti noodles. It has to
You
be
know what's
spaghetti
really
noodles, or I'll
good?
throw
You know
up.
what's really good salad? A Caesar salad, Texas Roadhouse. They got
Really? I would never get. I don't even like
Bro.
getting salads unless it
Wait,
says.
Wait, did you just
like
name a salad, or
places.
did you just say a name of a restaurant that has good Caesar
It's the name
salad?
of a,
Nah,
That's the name of the restaurant.
the name
I
of
will
the
try
restaurant
that
that
though,
has
Dub.
great Caesar
I will
salad.
try that because me and you are here, so
Mhm.
I feel
I
like
trust
I
your
that.
could
taste
make
buds.
you a
Chicken.
Caesar salad.
Chicken Caesar salad. I'm telling yo, bro, trust me. That Texas Roadhouse
What,
chicken Caesar salad is
JD, you
different.
think your Caesar salad is better than a restaurant's?
Bro, it's a Caesar salad.
I'm not but I'm not
I have a
trusting the
quick
seasoning
question.
that goes on it. I bet you didn't know there was any seasoning involved.
Whoa, okay. Now we're talking about a white guy and seasoning. I see where this is going.
I have a question. I have a question though. You
Popeye's
guys,
Texas
JD,
Roadhouse.
yeah, JD, you started this whole
Yes.
topic. Once again, it comes back around
definitely
360.
did. Y'all prefer
We had to
steak?
deal with Colonel Sanders.
That bare naked chicken that I bring.
Yeah.
Just throw it in the
Yo,
trash.
but the nastiest fast food has to be Wendy's. And it's like
Yeah,
that. I will
Wendy's is-
throw up eating Wendy's.
Oh, really?
Wendy's is
We
Wendy's
gonna
is
have to
alright.
disagree on that one.
I've had some fire. Some
What
fire from
place is
Wendy's.
worse than Arby's is better than Wendy's?
No,
Yo, their
bro, you better
sauces,
get out
by the
your
way,
bag.
Wendy's, their sauces, by the way, are trash. Their sweet
I
and
get that
sour
Wendy's
is
is
so
bad.
bad.
I get
Burger
that full
King's
support
worse
every
than
time.
Wendy's?
Nah,
Yo, Burger King is
who said
almost
that?
in front of McDonald's.
Who said that?
What?
Dub, you said that?
I didn't say
Almost. I mean, it's a stretch, but we've been conditioned to think
Bro,
McDonald's
you
is the
know what
best
I
fast
told-
food when we know it's Taco Bell.
Maybe I shouldn't say
that.
that.
Taco Bell be.
Taco Bell.
Yo, did you get those new crispy chicken tacos that they have?
No, I have a strict Taco Bell menu. I know what I'm getting every single time. The Crunchwrap Supreme.
Every
Yes!
single time.
Quesadilla.
Crunchwrap
Yes!
Supreme. Wait,
The
what about
Crunchwrap
the
Dub,
Supreme,
we
I
are
get
here.
that
Yes,
every
yes,
single
yes.
time.
What
I
about
get
the,
that every single time.
crunch?
Wendy's is
What's
really
the-
bad.
What's the one
Jack
with
in the Box is
soft?
fire.
What's
Oh,
the
Jack in the
taco with
Box
the
is
soft
nuts.
shell and then the hard shell in between, and there's cheese in between the soft.
The
shell?
chalupa?
No. It's,
No.
the
Oh, you're talking about the Gordita Crunch?
Quesarito or
Oh,
something.
the Gordita Crunch.
Oh, okay.
It's the Gordita. Those
Fire.
with the hard shell and the soft shell. Those got to be
Yeah.
Gorditos. I thought.
Yeah. Not
I've even made it plural.
cheesy Gordita Crunch.
Oh, cheesy Gordita Crunch. Yo, I was
Gorditas?
no, because in
Yeah.
Spain, every time I go to Spain, they have Taco Bell. That's the only place I can go to get Taco Bell outside of America because no other country has it. But we can all agree that Panda Express is like untouchable.
Panda Express better be untouchable.
like-
If anyone says it otherwise, you're gone.
I like
Like
Panda
Chipotle
Express.
is kind of overrated to me. Now, Jay, I'll let you make me a Chipotle bowl. I feel like you can do that for me easily.
Mm-hmm. I
But
think
you
the
talking
only
about
thing
making
good.
chicken Caesar salads? No.
I love
I'm-
Chipotle burritos. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a burrito
I-
guy.
I think Chipotle. The good
Why
thing.
wouldn't you just
Chipotle
get one
has
at a
going
Mexican
with them-
spot? Yeah, I bet you got some
Yeah.
good Mexican spots.
Yeah, there's a lot of good Mexican spots. A lot in Jersey. A lot.
Waffle House?
Can't wait to see about those. Yo, who brought up Waffle House? Get out your bag.
Yeah, Waffle House isn't better than
No.
Denny's. That's not better than
No.
IHOP.
I've only been to Waffle House once. It was good.
I've only-
Qdoba? Got the
Qdoba-
melted
I used
cheese.
to be Qdoba over
Qdoba.
Chipotle
Adoba's okay.
back in the day,
I'm
but then
I'm-
Chipotle got queso.
Chipotle just gives you
Crap.
a lot. That's the main thing.
Yo, what are
Chipotle
you doing
got.
with
They
your
gives you a
hand
lot because they be scooping that thing and putting the whole damn thing in there. That's
Chipotle comes
that's
with
why I
Dub.
love going Chipotle.
Yeah, that's
What
why
you
you
doing,
love going
Dub?
to Chipotle.
Yo, baby, yo, every
stop that
time
with
just
your
what
The K-
It's-
the
it's like
queso?
cooking. It's cooking. You never cook.
No, I don't know what's better. The teriyaki chicken at Panda Express or the Crunchwrap Supreme dipped in cheese from Taco Bell. I don't know which one is better.
Dipped in cheese. I never tried that.
You get the melted cheese. You always get the melted cheese at Taco Bell. You dip everything in the
Ooh, yeah,
cheese.
the melted
The
cheese.
morning
is
hash browns,
amazing.
everything. Get the melted cheese. It's like 60 cents extra. You always get the melted cheese for everything.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that tomorrow.
That's a rule at Taco Bell.
Melted
But
cheese
I'm also a big fan of the fries and the shake. Like I love that
from Taco
McDonald's.
Bell. Oh, McDonald's.
No, McDonald's dipping their fries and shakes, like it is fire.
Y'all ever went to
Subway is
Red
also
Robin?
goated. That is Jordan's place of choice of place over Applebee's.
Yeah, of course.
Where?
Red Robin is fire. I
Oh,
do
yeah,
like
Red
Red
Robin's tough.
So tough.
Red Robin's
The
tough.
onion rings.
Wow, Goat Mama got in his bag with Checkers. I'm not mad at that. Have you ever had a Checkers, Ron?
I
Five
think I had
Guys
it
has
one
the
time.
worst fries ever in the history.
Yeah, you don't.
of life.
But you
I actually
don't go to
kinda like
Five
Five
Guys
Guys
for
fries.
fries. You don't go to
I
Five Guys.
kind of like.
But
their
they could
fries, though.
still
I don't
make
think
it
they're
better.
terrible. Yeah.
Of course,
They
their
could.
burgers though are.
Yo, I want to know why we're sitting here and nobody has brought up Chick-fil-A.
Because Popeyes is better.
Yo, JD,
No,
cut it
I
out.
believe
No,
everybody
Chick-fil-A
brings
is
up
top
Chick-fil-A
three.
though.
Out.
Chick-fil-A is good, bro.
It's like
Chick-fil-A is
undisputed.
amazing.
Bro, like
Chick-fil-A is
Yes.
amazing.
I had Popeyes the first time, and I've had Chick-fil-A for a few years, and I get the original and I get the spicy sandwich, and I swear
There's
to
no
God,
way
the
I'm
first
choosing
thing I
Popeye
said to
over-
my fiance was, "I like this sandwich better than
Yo, but
Chick-fil-A."
JD, how many times have you had that
Wow.
greasy ass sandwich?
You're talking about
That's what I
Popeyes
wanna
or
know.
Chick-fil-A?
No, Popeyes. Like, have you?
So the
went-
pickles at Chick-fil-A is
are
such a
nuts.
chef's kiss.
Well, the sandwich is
Oh.
super crispy. Like it wasn't like soggy or anything.
No, I understand that, but how many times have you went there? Because you
I
said you
get-
went
wait,
there for the
but
first
JD,
time.
So
if
yeah.
you go to
so listen to
Popeyes-
this. I went there once, the first time, right? And then literally a day or two later, I went again. So I've literally only been twice, and it was within a couple days. Of each
That,
other.
And you
that's
did-
what I'm
I
saying.
just
Though.
hate
Like, I'm not
the
saying it gets old, but
inconsistency.
it gets old.
Chick-fil-A is the most consistent place. You are never gonna get something old, soggy, has-been
True.
island type patty. It's always going to be
Has-been island
fresh.
like that.
Wait, so are you
They are
taking,
so
are you taking
dependable.
Popeyes to NASA, strapping it to a rocket ship? and
No,
sending-
no.
Okay.
No. Because Popeyes outside of the States, I'm really fond of. It's just in the States, like the top three, it goes Panda, Chick-fil-A, and Taco Bell. I could switch that off every day.
Have you guys ever had In-N-Out? Because I've never had
Overrated.
Yo, don't get me
Never.
started.
Overrated.
Hey, you know I live in
So
California,
overrated.
and they
Yeah,
go
yeah,
crazy over
overrated.
In-N-Out. And I be trying to tell everybody here. in
Oh, you talk about
California,
greasy burgers?
I
That,
know
that is a
it's your baby.
job.
Oh my god, I'm like,
To eat that burger,
Bro, before you even
it's really.
before you even take your first bite, you're already got stuff dripping out your backside.
But wait. What is it called? Wing City. What is it called? The one that Rick Ross owns.
Checkers.
Wingstop.
Oh,
Wingstop or
Wingstop.
Buffalo
Wingstop.
Wild Wings.
Wingstop.
go-
I was about to say that earlier. Buffalo Wild Wings has a terrible
feel
menu,
like-
and they're overrated.
Like their
Buffalo Wild Wings.
sauces, they
What's
have
the-
two
what's the
sauces that
green-
are undefeated.
What's the green logo one? Wing. Is that
Wingstop, I think.
It's
It's Wingstop.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
Wingstop.
got that
I-
last weekend. There.
Did you get lemon pepper?
I did.
It's
bro.
overrated.
Oh,
So
it was
overrated.
It was so good.
So
I ain't gonna
overrated.
lie, Hooters got some good wings.
Hooters got some fire wings.
Oh, I bet.
Pizza
Yo,
Hut does
Shaq,
too.
we on the same page.
Pizza
man.
Hut has some fire wings.
I haven't had Pizza Hut's wings.
They do.
I don't
They
think
got
I
some
have.
fire wings. Don't get the boneless. I hate
Bro,
boneless wings across the
this-
board.
I'm super sad because this Asian restaurant right
like
across the street from
Parmesan.
us recently closed down, and they had the best. It was like garlic something wings, and I'm like, no way that from a Chinese restaurant these are gonna be like great wings. They were the best wings I think I had ever had.
Wait,
Yo,
so Jay, what's your comfort food
Probably burritos.
in W2?
Probably burritos.
My
Really?
my comfort food, I'll say it's really like a comfort snack. Double stuffed Oreos.
Really, I love Oreos and I love double stuffed Oreos
Mhm.
in milk.
That's my like I had COVID last year in November. For that whole time I was home, I was eating double stuffed Oreos. the
And you could
whole
taste
entire
them.
time. No, I just had the craving for it. It was
Oh,
my
that's
comfort.
tough.
That was my comfort food. Like literally, like I just wanted to eat Oreos. Don't know why.
Ron, mine's is Vietnamese food. Like that is home for me.
Pho?
If I'm hungover, yeah, nah, not pho, vermicelli noodles, but I'll eat pho if I'm super hungover.
Pho if I'm hungover for sure.
Ooh.
When that pho joint in Vegas,
Oh yeah, that was fire.
barely remember.
Yeah,
Mm.
you were in your bag at that dinner.
Mm,
Yo,
I'm about to go
JD,
buy some
What's
Oreos.
good?
can we get into a couple more of these topics, especially since we're no. We don't even gotta go back to basketball. Can we at least do a start bench cut?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I can tell you guys that you guys will cape anything. Oh my god, I can't wait for this.
You want me to do a start bench cut of anything?
No. We have one on the dock.
Oh, okay. I thought we were getting out there.
If you want to make up a context bending stat bench
I'll
cut, we
do
can
a
do that
start
too.
bench cut for you right now that'll blow your mind.
Go, Shaq,
Come
go.
on.
Start bench cut. The internet, your phone, or a car. Start bench cut right now.
The car is gone. Like a cars or just your own car.
Means of transportation, cars, like
cutting-
everyday transportation.
Like all cars are gone.
All cars
my
are gone.
phone.
All internet's gone. All phones are gone.
Cutting my phone. Because I could.
How are you
I
going to
could
get on the internet?
It's cool. Wait, no, because I could get a laptop. I can message somebody. Yo, I'm on my way and be out.
So you'd much rather have internet than actually communicate with humans.
Because I can still communicate through the laptop.
Wait, but Dub,
But if I have a phone, if I have a phone, then it's harder for. Oh, damn, I'm young as hell. Now I'm thinking about it because I'm thinking about yeah. If I have a phone, I have no fucking internet. I can't do anything. But I could. So maybe I'll just cut the internet. Maybe I'll just have to cut the internet.
Bro, the cars are so gone.
You see how
Cars
young
outta
I
here.
am? You
Give
see
me
how
a
young
Wait,
I am?
Jordan, where are you going to go ever?
That's what
I'm
I'm trying.
hopping
Are you
on the
just gonna
horse.
stay at home?
Old Town Road.
You're
now.
hopping on a
Okay.
horsepower. Horsepower.
Yeah. I'm gone.
You taking it back.
I'm
okay.
gone.
All
You
right.
guys really cut the car?
Yeah.
I'm not cutting.
Does that mean that buses are gone?
Everything's gone.
Hmm.
Transportation's gone.
No. He just said cars. Whoa.
Oh, is the buses there still there, Shaq?
Does a bus count as a car? So I gotta like do trains. I could do a plane. So planes still.
I mean, yeah,
exist?
you can do any other means of transportation. It's still nasty.
Nah, get the cars out of here.
What?
Okay,
the
start-
hell?
Right.
Bro, are you serious, Dub?
I am so serious.
What would you
We're
cut?
gonna
What are you cutting?
I will have to cut the phone or the internet, but I think I'll just have to cut the internet.
So you don't want player's choice?
This is what you're gonna do to
Yo,
me?
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm
context
bench
bending.
cut.
That's context bending right
No,
there.
it's not context bending.
Dub, start bench cut. You have to sleep in a chair, water, or food.
What the hell? I
You
have
put
to
your
cut.
chair.
I have to cut the sleep in the chair.
So you
I'ma
don't have a
die.
bed. You'll always sleep in the chair.
It's either that or I die.
Yo,
It's literally either that or no water, no food. I'm gonna die.
That's
I-
facts, Shaq. That was a terrible start bench cut.
Yeah. I'm like,
You thought you had it too.
oh, yeah. Start bench cut. Your bed, your shoes,
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, I like
or
that.
your smell.
What? Shaq, don't
I'm
do
cutting
smell.
my bed. I'm cutting
You
my
can
bed.
do smell.
Smell's gone. Whatever. I'll
I'm
smell
cutting
nasty.
my bed. No, I'm cutting my bed.
Wait.
whoa,
So
whoa,
you,
like
you
you're
don't want the
smelling
scent to
scent?
taste?
You're smelling.
Like you can't taste
I
anything.
thought you meant like your odor.
No.
What?
Start bench cut your bed,
no,
your
JD,
shoes.
I was with you. I thought it
or
was
your
like,
taste.
So you step out in public and everybody's just like, yo,
Right, right.
Yeah, nah,
Okay,
I
you
got you.
We got start shoes,
Bed.
bench smell, cut bed. That's so tough to not have a bed. That's really
Yeah,
tough
the
for
bed's
me.
gone. The bed's gone.
Yo, honestly, the shoes are gone for me.
I'm
Yeah, the
starting
shoes
the
are outta
smell,
here.
though. I'm
Shoes-
starting
no,
the
the-
smell.
What?
The smell has
The
to
shoes
start.
are out of
The
here.
shoes can
I
kick
promise you,
rocks.
the shoes are gone.
Son, you know how many
Quickly.
pebbles
Okay,
you about
hold
to
on.
step on?
Hold
Hey,
on.
you know what my
I'm
ancestors
gonna be
went
very
through?
careful.
careful.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very careful.
I'll be all right. I'll adapt.
Start, bench, cut. Animals that can speak.
Hmm.
Ooh, I gotta think of some good stuff here.
He thought of that one. He
Alien
thought of-
civilization.
Yes, alien civilization. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And being able to breathe
No
underwater.
heat.
Being able to breathe underwater.
Oh, I am. I'm starting being able to breathe underwater.
I'm cutting. What the hell do I need to be able to breathe underwater for?
Who cares about an
underwater's
alien? Who the hell cares about an alien?
Because now that
civilization?
I know that it's there, I'm gonna try to contact them.
gone.
That's
I do
much
not
more
care.
interesting than
You-
not knowing
I-
and
I
still
would-
trying to contact
I would
them like I
rather-
do every night.
I would rather us live our lives separately away from each other than even come
Whoa.
close into contact with an alien.
Oh, they
You
I
live your
agree.
life for a amount of years. I'm gonna live my life for the amount of years. We keep it like that.
Oh, Dub.
I'm good. And honestly, I hate animals. I don't want to hear animals talk. I don't want to hear what they have to think. You stay in your lane, and I'm gonna stay in my lane.
Dub, you
Straight
have
like
a
that.
dog.
I
That's a
love the
pet.
consistency.
Is it different? Is it
No,
different?
that's an animal. If your
I don't
dog
care.
could talk,
It's
the
a
things
pet.
it would say on this platform.
Bro, I'm going for dogs, animals talking. That's number one. Easily. I gotta know what they're thinking, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
No, stay in the lane.
I'm
don't-
benching Alien Civilization
Okay,
for sure.
I like these start bench cuts, but let's do some would you rather. Okay, would you rather have to walk on your hands for the rest of your life?
Or what?
Would you rather have to
Like
walk
or
on
what?
your hands for the rest of your life? Or
What?
Or every time you answer a phone call, you get shocked.
I get shocked, like electrocuted.
Electrocuted for 5 solid seconds.
I'm getting for 5 solid seconds changes everything.
1 Mississippi,
and I have to walk
Mississippi,
on my hands
3
for the rest of my life.
JD, it didn't have to be 5 seconds. You could have gave us 3, bro.
The amount of friends that
Oh,
I
that's
wouldn't
fine.
no longer have.
No, that's
I'm not
fine.
picking up anything.
No, yeah, don't pick up anything. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm texting everybody.
No, okay, so I'll change it to every time you pick your phone up.
Ah, here you go.
And we'll change it to 2 seconds, 2 full seconds. Every time you pick your phone up, you get shocked for 2 seconds.
Budakuda said his wife said she'd rather get shocked. Wow. I don't want to walk on my hands either. That sounds like a horrible day.
Bro, literally all day, every day for your whole life. That's insane.
Yeah, I'm good off of that.
You'd be ripped though.
I'll take the shop. I'll take the yeah, but who would you be able to show it off to in the club? They're only going to see your ankles.
Yo.
Hitting the Dougie on your hands.
Yeah, like when you sit up straight, the blood's gonna rush to your brain.
You know what? I'm gonna do the phone. I'm gonna do the phone one, because then I'm gonna just use the laptop.
I think that was an easy one. You gotta go with the phone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Would you rather fight? Would you rather fight? What is this? It's like, would you rather fight 25th graders? Would you rather fight 25th graders? Or would you rather fight 5? No, we'll go with, we'll say 7 high schoolers, seniors.
I'm knocking those 5th graders out.
Seven
quick.
seniors. Seven
knocking
seniors.
those
7
fifth
seniors, you gotta do.
Would you-
So it's some seniors that are that are grown men. So
Bro,
like,
I know.
Those 5th
I'm not messing
graders,
with those
might be a
seniors.
uphill
First
those
battle.
off.
5th graders are getting a foot to the side of their temple so quick.
5 seniors.
But
5
it's the
seniors.
things that they're gonna say that's gonna hurt your feelings more.
Who?
Come here, old man.
Yeah,
The
for real.
fifth graders.
They're gonna dig.
Don't call me old man.
I
You call
heard-
that a fro?
I saw the funniest one on Twitter yesterday. It was, would you rather every time you get into your car you have to fight off a chicken, or
I see that. I think I see
or
that.
once a year you gotta fight an orangutan with a sword?
I see that. I did see that one. No cap.
With a sword. That's fire. I'm fighting off the chicken.
Yeah, for
Every day.
sure.
Every time you get in your car.
No. I got. Oh, okay. All right. Ron, this one's for you.
What's up?
Would you rather fight Adrian Bronner? I'm not gonna go Floyd. Adrian Bronner, still a death wish, or 10,000 cockroaches. You got to kill them all, and they're
Oh.
crawling on you,
That's exhausting.
and they can go
Oh.
anywhere.
Oh.
Good one,
All
Sean.
right. I'm gonna get to that one. But JD, to answer your question, I'm not seeing that orangutan at all. Like, I'm carrying a
I don't
bat
want
on
to.
me,
I
and
don't
I'm-
want to. I don't want to
I'm
fight the
tearing these
orangutan
chickens up.
either. I swear to you, I don't.
I
Like
don't
I
either,
thought of that,
but-
and I was like, that could get real
I don't-
I
dangerous.
think
I don't
I
either,
think I
but-
will fight the orangutan
It-
because
that's-
I think
You're
I'll
crazy.
train my
You're
body.
out
I'll
your
train my
You
mind.
body.
have, you have
For a whole
300.
You're about to
You know how
Jack,
strong an
Jack,
orangutan
Dub.
is?
you have 364 days to train with a sword.
Yes, I'm training to the utmost of my
Wait,
capability,
Orangutan.
and I'm
No,
slicing
according to Dub,
and
since he can
dicing.
pick up golf so easy, He only needs a few moments.
If
Yo,
you
dog,
if you give me
you
300
fencing with the orangutan that's just danger. Like I don't want to slip up.
Yeah, that orangutan
I've
gonna
seen
grab that sword
monkeys do
from your
some
hand and
wild
slap
things.
you
Yo,
over the head.
Shaq,
Like, are
read
you
Quay the
dumb?
Goats. Please read Quay the Goats.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? 100 duck-sized.
Yo, hold on. Can the horse-sized duck fly?
Yo, 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck. Got it.
My face hurts so much. Tiny ass horses just stampeding.
Hey,
I
yo,
would
Shaq,
I would try to flip them, take over the world because that's legit.
Hey, to answer your question, I'm fighting Adrian.
You leaving the cockroaches alone?
I'm not touching those cockroaches. The thing about Adrian is, I'm just gonna get on my Jake Paul. I'm gonna turn it into a big event. I'm gonna get to talk. I'm gonna get to talk about. I get to talk about my talk. But the thing about it though is, I'm 6'3", 6'4". Adrian Bonner is what 5'7", 5'8". So it's like I'm just throwing that jab all day.
Ron, so you think you could beat up Adrian Broner in a fight?
No, I never said that. But if Adrian,
He definitely sounds like he thinks he has a chance at
You seem really confident right now.
Adrian Bronner, it comes up to my chest. I'm like, my reach on him. I'm not saying I'll beat him up, but I'm saying like, I like my chances.
This is a good one for y'all because this actually blew up on my TikTok before. A prime Mike Tyson versus
your take, Ron.
A 2 years. I mean, prime Mike Tyson versus LeBron with 2 years of training.
Mike Tyson is beating the shit up.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not picking anybody against Mike. Maybe Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury versus Mike. I don't know.
Yo,
I would love to see that in their primes.
You guys not understand. Well, I mean,
I think Mike Tyson will knock Fury out. Honestly,
I don't know, bro. Mike Tyson is what 5'11". You guys, you know how big Fury is?
Yo, understand? Like
6'9".
Fury good. Like I like Fury and everything, but it's
way
like
to go. You're right.
Mike Tyson's a demon.
9, no. You know how you understand he damn near has a whole foot on him?
Bro,
yeah, that's a little different. And he hits crazy.
Who?
Tyson.
I don't think he hits. I don't think like his power is like all crazy. I just think that when he was facing Wilder, it's just the
if we could give you 2 extra feet at the size you are, not trying to be funny, but wouldn't you take 2 extra feet in any fight?
Yes. Without a doubt in my mind.
That'll bring you in at around 6'3". Like I think you're just going back and picking a lot of fights.
Yes.
And you see, you got to also factor in the weight that's coming behind your punch too. When you that tall, you at least got another 40, 50 pound advantage coming behind your hits.
Yeah, it's just with Fury. It's just like I believe that he was knocking Wilder out just because Wilder was just getting so gassed and he just couldn't stand up anymore.
Wilder
not
can't
because
fight.
Not because of his
tired
power.
Tired Wilder is some of the laziest human technique excuse for standing up I've ever seen in my life. It's bad.
It's terrible.
Duh,
so I don't
It's bad.
Who's worse, Lazy Shaq or Lazy Wilder?
Who, Shaquille O'Neal?
No, Lazy Wilder is bad. That man
Lazy
is bad.
Wilder, like I swear to you, anybody that I know can run 10 miles right now, and their stance as a human will be better than what he brings to the table in that ring.
Bro, Lazy Wilder is really, really bad.
Like Quay the Ghost said, he said he looked drunk. It was just like in every hit, it was just a shot of vodka. He was just getting more and more slumped.
But this is why I say Tyson don't really have the power like that, because it's like he was gassed and Wilder was getting hit a long time, and it took him 11 rounds to really get put down. True. So I'm sitting here like, Mike Tyson definitely gonna take those punches. Mike Tyson's head movement way better than Wilder's. Mike Tyson's power is up there with Wilder. So I'm like, Tyson Fury almost got knocked out the fight that just happened. So I'm like, Mike
I mean,
Pretty sure Mike could tear him up.
Deontay no slouch too when it comes to a knockout punch. Deontay got some power behind him.
Yo, if Deontay just has some freaking technique, boy. If he had some technique, bro, this man would be doing people so. You know how much more power you have when you are actually in control of your body? You have way more power. He fights like he's in a street fight every single time. And he became a world heavyweight champion like that. I don't know how he did it. Honestly, I don't know how he did it.
I mean, he's good against, just about everybody else. It's just like Tyson is just, he elite.
Tyson different.
We're closing in on 3 hours. Are we want to wrap it up?
Can we do the start bitch cut that was on the doc?
I want to save that for Dell.
All right, okay, we can do that.
Go, please, because please.
Can you just say it so we can have some anticipation leading up to next episode?
You got to show up next episode, I guess.
Anticipation, Deb.
And you better get 300 likes or else Shaq won't be here. So
get 500 for me to show up.
That's a fact. That's why I want to hear it, because I don't think we're going to get 300 likes. So I just want to hear the start bench cut before we leave.
All right, final words. Dub or Shaq.
No, thanks you guys for tapping in, man. We're about to get real exciting here with the season starting coming up soon. We had a really long summer. We are start benched basketballed out. So once the season starts, we'll get back to it.
Dub.
But thank you, Kyrie, for giving us some stuff to talk about like you always do this episode. It was much appreciated.
Hey, y'all be safe out here. Thank y'all for watching the full episode, man. And y'all have a good time. Be safe.
Ron.
I just want to encourage y'all to continue to tune in, continue to like the videos, continue to comment. We try to build this platform up as much as we can, and we appreciate all y'all love and support. Also, come see us in Clubhouse, Players Choice Clubhouse. We be in there, we get it in. Hey, we be rumbling all day, every day in that Clubhouse. Also, tune in.
D Mills, I don't know.
Gridiron. Coming soon.
Shout out
Choice
Gridiron
will be
coming
fire.
soon. Shout out to all you in the chat who stuck around. Thank you for watching live. Shout out to everybody who made it this far on the YouTube video, listening on Spotify, Apple. We love y'all. Thank you guys so much for your support. And thank you to everybody who reaches out to us, whether it be on Players Choice or personal. You guys make our days. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things.
Shout out new rivals.
Start bench cut.
We'll see you next episode. Hey.